Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is Rod Arriagada coming to you live from the Blue Room or Blue Room Billiards here at 866 Notre Dame Avenue in Winnipeg, Manitoba. We're here today for the Tournament of Champions week number 3 qualifier. This is a B-side quarterfinal matchup between Dion, Houle, and Cory, Peronto. The score is currently 2-2, and we have Dion at the table right now. I believe this is just fresh off the break too. A little bit of a puzzle up there, mainly because the 13 ball's in an awkward spot. I mean, it's available and it's not available. But you don't want to move anything around that, so you can keep it available. Might be better off taking the 12 here, but I guess you could always settle for a combo or just try to draw this back off the 9. You won?
Yep.
Randy, whenever you want, you can play against Larry.
And Mike Delgado and Andrew Maines are going to have a A-side final showdown after this matchup. He's going to miss the cut on the 15 ball. Did I not start this? Oh, Jesus. All right, so I don't know. I guess I didn't start the stream right when I thought I started the stream, so it didn't go through like I thought, and so I was doing the intro, the whole works. I was really on point, and then I realized that I hadn't started the stream. So for those of you that obviously most of you guys missed it, this is a B-side quarterfinal matchup between Dion Houle and Cory Peronto, and Dion's at the table right now. They've been going back and forth. It's been, 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2. Now it's 3-2. Dion Houle just taking the lead here. It's a quick race to 6. And I say quick because both these guys are skillful, and likely first turn at the table they're going to finish the table. Unless they run into some unforeseen troubles, which does happen from time to time. Rack number 6. Cory Peronto the break, makes the ball off the break, and cue ball's going to be good. Yep. And I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. it's the little things that count, I think. And what I've been doing, like, I'm just getting over the cold, and I have a little bit of a bronchitis situation. And so I'm trying to, wear my mask around here, make sure nobody's getting anything. I'm minding my own business, not touching the money. All the little things, that normally would be areas where you can maybe get somebody sick. And the other thing I'm doing is if I have to cough or blow my nose, I've been going outside. I know it seems a little bit extreme and all that stuff, but I don't know. I think it's important each person, cares for the other, right? So. And if I would have woken up today, like, really bad, let's say, it was, like, really crazy, then I wouldn't have came out today, but I felt pretty good. It's going to be a ball in hand. I haven't really been coughing too much or anything like that, but the few times that I have, I made sure that I went outside. I can't believe I started this intro without starting the stream. Crazy. And usually, I'm on point about a lot of things, but that one caught me off guard. All right, so I'm going to come in here and join you guys on the stream also. Playing safety. It's smart too, he left the 10 ball in a spot where he can break out his 14 ball, and I know Cory's gonna attack this right away, and he'll get into that breakout fairly fast. I think the draw off this 3 ball is probably better. If anything, you're just trying to get into the 5 ball here, or the 2 ball. That works too. Now, it's interesting because he laid this out perfectly for the breakout. The way that 2 ball moved over like it did, it's a perfect layout. And look at that, nice little gentle breakout. This guy's got an interesting style of play because he's a very knowledgeable player, but he's a fast shooter. He instinctively knows when he goes to the table and he looks at a shot, he just knows what he's going to be doing next, and he knows where the cue ball is going to go and how to adjust for it. Not as methodical as some of the other players that you've seen play so far today. Dion making some quick work out of that rack. Takes a 2-game lead. It's a race to 6, so he only needs 2 more games. Cory needs 4. And this is the first rack where they're separated, and where one of them's actually got a 2-game lead. So far it's been, one gets ahead, the other one ties it up. We'll take a look on the side here. You got Larry Hunter playing on this table, playing against Randy Baggett. They just got started on this table. Looks like he made the shot, but he ended up putting on the 15. We'll go back to our main table here. Smash and break on that table. He made the 6 in the corner. He's got an opening shot here on the solids and the stripes. He'll have to decide what he wants to do here, but I'm actually liking the low ball. The only thing is that, the only way you can really get things opened up for that 7 ball is if you were to make that combination on the 12 to the 7, which you can't do from here. So Maybe for that reason alone, yeah, stripes might be better. Looks like he set himself up for a breakout angle here to try to get up there and deal with it right away. If he bumps into that 3-ball from the backside, he's going to be left with a back cut on that 9-ball. He hit it on the bottom side, so that worked out a little bit better. Still stuck with the 9-ball though, but the position is a lot better than it was, in my mind, the way it was going to work out. He's going to have to make a good decision here. I think you set up for that 11-ball next here. Maybe his intent wasn't to set up for the 11-ball, but that's the way it worked out. I think he just finished off on the 12-ball. He's going to go side here, I think, or maybe he can pass it to the bottom right corner. Oh yeah, he can cheat the pocket in there. So the idea of cheating that shot was for him to be able to get the better lineup on the 11-ball, which I think he's gotten, but he still has to get position on this 12 to finish it. A nice little bump off the 7-ball is going to give him the perfect shot on that 12. Good pace on that cue ball. He's on the hill. 5-2. I'll show you guys compilation number 1 after this match is done. No bracket on this one, Des. Usually it's either a random challenge or my own events. You know, usually I create my own brackets for the stream, but for this one I didn't. I only usually do that for the bigger events. Sugar and Ray, how you doing? Dixie Pinchback says, I think it's important too. I had some sort of sinus issue for a week. Thank you for caring and not sharing. Yeah, you're welcome. I wasn't one of those, like, you know, crazy people that went crazy over COVID, you know, but still I respect people's health, and I think you can either choose to be responsible or not. Not that this is really making a huge difference, but at least, you know, I'm doing whatever I can, so that way, you know, everything can still kind of work out, and I can still stream. People can still be on the stream and enjoy the game. I haven't shaken hands with anyone or anything like that either. And even the stuff, like when I got my water and my food, like I didn't exchange with anyone. They just left it there. I picked it up from there and took it myself. And every little thing I can do, including, you know, even opening the doors and stuff. I'm not using my hands to open the doors. I'm putting my sleeve over my hand. It's silly, right? But I understand the effects of COVID and how it affected so many people, and just trying to be respectful, that's all. Nice little run out. He's a fast-paced player, man, I'm telling you. 5-3. Glenn Murray, Ken Bartko, Marvin Beatty, welcome to the stream. Mike Piper, Bliss Vicmudo, John Guffey, Craig Murphy, Chester Essembrado, welcome guys, welcome back. My bro Jimmy Charbonneau, what's up, bro? Noel Bolio, Antonio Saldana, welcome to the stream. Kimberly Ann, Gerard McIsaac, how you doing, man? Perry Van Dam, Reese Lewis, Corey Parrish, welcome guys. Mark Ramirez, welcome back. Rack number 9, breaking for the match, and he just wants something to go in, but nothing goes in, and Cory will have a chance here. Which reminds me, I gotta figure out these payouts too. I think I'm gonna do that right now. Only 9 players, so I think we're just gonna pay top 2 today. Okay, so tough to decide here on the payout.
Chego lá e não lembrei dele.
Perfect little angle here to start over for the 7-ball. Might have gone a little bit too far, but I think he's still okay. I like his choice here. Instead of, trying to force something crazy, he just played natural shape to get over for the 8-ball on the other side. Because the original thought was to get the 8-ball in that top left corner, but he had to compensate for the angle that he had, so he figured, you know what, let's play this natural, play it the other way. 6-3, the final score, and Dion will move on to the B-side semi, waiting for the winner of Larry and Randy. They are on this table here. And we'll get Mike and Andrew playing right now.
Mike, you can play against Andrew. I don't know where Andrew is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where, sorry, I got my mask on my face. I don't know where Andrew is, but Andrew's up right now. So we'll set up the score. This will be the A-side final coming up next, but we'll watch these guys in the meantime. Mike will be at the top. So he'll go on the left. This will be a good race, too, for the A-side final. And Andrew Mains. All right. I think Andrew's coming back in, or maybe not. Oh yeah, Andrew's coming back in now. Mike Delgado's just warming up. We're gonna switch over to the main TV table right away. This is Randy playing right now. He's a great player too. Not too often he makes mistakes, really calm at the table. You can't even tell if he's upset or if he's being hard on himself when he misses or not, but that's all part of the composure of a great player, really. If he can make this 9 ball and get himself an angle on the 14 to try to get on top of his 13 ball, he can solve the puzzle perfectly without having to break it out. He tried to break it out. He could take the shot on the 4 or on the 13 ball now, but I don't think it's the right time. If he can see that 12, which I think he can, that's a shot you're taking next here. You might have to finish on the 13 ball, which you don't really want to drop the finish like that, but sometimes you have to do things unethically just because it's the only way to get the finish right. Yes, he's going to have no choice but to finish on this 13 ball. He's committed to that already. And it's not like it doesn't go past the 4 ball, but it's kind of a tight squeeze. You could still try to break it out. You really could. I mean, the 11 ball sitting over the pocket, so it's going to allow you to do so. And if you try to take the 11 ball for the break on the 13 and 8, you're still going to have the shot on the 14 ball. So if he doesn't feel comfortable making the 13 ball, you can just break it out. We'll finish watching this rack, and then we're going to move over to our main table because these guys are about to get started on the A-side final. There you go. Yeah, you got the breakout. And now the thing there was that, he had a guaranteed 11 ball, right? But he's ended up on the wrong side of the table here, so I'm not sure if he's got that 11 ball, which means he might have to take a tough cut on this 13 ball. Not sure what you do. He's stuck on the jump. I wanted to see if he's going to find a way to finish it. He's going to come up short. So we're going to move to our other table now. We got Mike Delgado getting ready to break on rack number 1. And this is an A-side final for those of you that are wondering where we're at in the tournament. Moving a little bit closer on this table, get a better view. Wally Roulette, how you doing? What was he calling the bank corner? Ooh, good try.
Rod, you guys do that first table?
No. I'll be right back.
Yep.
I had to make sure I had the payouts all set up here, so. I used to do this all the time, so you know, I'd run the tournament, I'd stream, I'd play pool, I'd do everything, you know. But for the last little while, I've been, you know, not playing, just kind of helping run tournaments, and I run my own too, you know. Like whenever I have a tournament of champions and King of the Hill or any other event that I make that's with my setup, you know, the whole organization of the tournament. Usually I'll do that too. I don't mind being involved, especially now that I'm not really playing. It's not that big of a deal for me to get involved in running tournaments and stuff, you know. Before, when I was playing, it was a little bit more hectic, not because it was hard to focus on doing that stuff, but it was hard for me to focus on my game while I was focusing on other stuff, right? And eventually I got used to it, but then I stopped playing. Manny de la Cruz, how you doing? Welcome back, Billy, Steve Elder, Walter Estes, Sean McKay, welcome. And somebody won the first game. Andrew, who won the first game? You did? Look good there, just to come clean for the 9-ball. So now he's got to basically just, well, he's got another ball down there at the bottom. So he's got 2 balls that can set him up for the 11 ball. The 11 ball might be the finish ball, though it's not really what you want to do, but it might just work out that way. No matter what, he's stuck taking this 9 ball right now. If he leaves it there, that's going to be the problem ball for him. So you have to take it. Looking for the 11 ball, but I think he's gone a little bit past that 7 ball. He was supposed to get before that 7 ball for that 11. But that's what I was saying, like there's a small chance that this 11 ball is going to end up being the finish ball, which you don't really want to do. See, and he realizing that now, so he's taking a look at it to see, you know, if he's got a finish on there, how did he do it? Now he's thinking about just making it from here and then finishing off on the 15 ball. He'd be trying to run into this 5 ball slightly, the whole shape. He can almost play this through naturally, but then, I don't know. I think most players will just try to stun over here from it. You don't even have to run into the 5 ball as long as you take it into that area where it's going. But the tangent line is natural for the 5, so I just can't see him going anywhere other than going towards that 5. So now this is the work, right? So he's got to have the perfect touch to get into that window between the 6 and the 4 for the 8 ball. It's a pretty big window though, but ball in the pocket changes things a little bit. I think you play this like a quarter ball contact natural with some topspin. Yeah, like that. Maybe too much. No, he's gonna be good. Perfect touch gets him on the 8 ball, and he's tied up the game. 1-0. Oh, and I said I was going to show you guys. Well, maybe I don't know. 10 minutes might not be enough time. I'll just hold off. If you're in the market for anything from Jam Up Apparel, you can message me directly, rod@jamupapparel.com. Let me know what it is you're looking for. If you got any questions or anything like that, you can ask me from there. You can also message me directly on Facebook if you want to. And if you happen to be on a team right now and you guys are looking for team shirts, we got a promotion right now, code CSI23. Using that code is going to give you, buy 4 shirts, get the 5th one free. So it's a really good deal for those of you that are looking to get team shirts. Let me know if you end up ordering some of them. There's lots of new designs. Always being updated too. They just came out with a new Predator line too. So there's some nice sweaters and jackets and stuff, which I'm going to have uploaded hopefully by tomorrow. And I'll show you guys some of that stuff tomorrow. Well, we're in rack number 3, a smash and break, and an opportunity at the table. It's like a shooting range right there. Everything goes into that pocket. I'll be right back. I got a bit of a drop on the signal here, which doesn't usually happen, but it's happening right now. So if you experience a little bit of lag, I apologize. It's dropping down pretty low. Well, it's picking up again. I am going to change my settings here. I think. Well, 2,000. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the internet, but it's dropping. It's spiking a lot. And I don't know, like, it's showing me that's in the red, but it shouldn't be because the numbers are like way up there in the green. Yeah, now it's showing me green. So something was going on. I'm not sure what. Maybe it's an update in the background or something. It was dipping into my signal, but it straightened itself out now. It should be all right. I'm hoping that you don't experience any lag on YouTube, but maybe you will. Which reminds me, I gotta share the link for you guys on there. Spanner Austin says, thanks for the stream. Nearly 11 p.m. here in Ireland. Welcome to the stream. 11 p.m. and it's only 5:21 here. So that must have been about 20 minutes ago that you commented. So I tried to interact with everyone on YouTube, but I don't always end up interacting with them, but I try my best. Oh, okay, so it's telling me that it needs more bandwidth for YouTube. So, let's see, I gotta fix this again. That was a problem. I'll try to drop it down a little bit, see if that makes a difference. That might be enough. We'll see. Nice little finish there from Mike Delgado, 2-1 for this. But it wasn't creating that problem earlier, so I'm not sure why it's doing that now. Okay, I'm in the green. We're good. Yeah, I don't know. Softwares, you know, they have a mind of their own sometimes. Everything's going smooth and then it just starts acting up, and it seems like mine's doing that right now. But it's in the green, so shouldn't be experiencing any more lag. I'll switch over to YouTube, see if that fixed YouTube too. Seems to have fixed YouTube as well, so we're good to go on both streams. To make that adjustment. It all depends on the bandwidth and power that each location that I stream at has, right? So the Hangar has like top-notch quality Wi-Fi, so I can do lots of different things out there that I can't do in places like here. But it's always like that too, wherever I go, right? Sometimes I get invited to go out of town to do an event and they don't have the right bandwidth, and then, you know, it's unfortunate because you go out there to do the work, and if you don't have the right bandwidth, it's not going to allow you to do the work the way you know you can. And I try to be professional, man, so anytime that anybody calls me and they ask me to come out and stream an event, like, I'm trying to give them 110% all the time. Which is something that a lot of the people that, you know, hesitate to hire me don't understand. Is, you know, when you hire me, you're hiring a professional, somebody that loves what he does and is fairly good at it. I don't overcharge either. I mean, I think about charging more, but really, like, it's not trying to get rich off the passion, right? You're just trying to survive and pay the bills, sort of, right? Most of the times, in general, you know, it's the travel, the hotel that are important to get covered, and then money for the work. And when there's sponsors involved, then, you know, you can make some extra money, but that all depends on where you're going and what kind of support they got in their community. Best way I can explain it is you're getting like $4,000 work for like a third of that price. And I only know that because I've been in this industry streaming for a few years now, and I've been in different industries, not just pool, and I understand the market that's out there for this kind of work. If I was to give up streaming for pool and I went to go stream for anything else, I'd be fairly well off. Because the market out there is crazy. I mean, there's people out there that are getting paid like $4 or $5 grand for a couple hours of work only, just because their setups are so extreme. Oh, he's going to miss the 7-ball. And a huge opportunity here for Mike Delgado to get a 2-game lead, but he'll have to figure it out. Most of the work comes in from him breaking out that 15 ball, which he's going to take a stab at it right away. Or at least he should anyway. He's got almost a perfect angle for it. He doesn't even have to break out that 15. All he's got to do is run into that 3 ball, just open up that pocket, then he's got the 13 for the escape. Yeah, there you go. He still has the 13 ball for an escape. Well, at least he hopes he does, or I hope he does, because if he doesn't, he's not going to have anything to shoot at here. One thing I can tell you about Mike Delgado when he plays pool is that every shot has a purpose. He plays with a purpose all the time. he's not one of those guys that, you know, just ends up lucky in position here and there. He's always trying to aim for the right position all the time. Very consistent at the table, which is one of the reasons why he's one of our top players here in the province. But we got lots of great quality players in Manitoba, man. I'm spoiled. And I mean, that's through every level, from lowest to highest. We got so much great talent. All right, we're going to move into rack number 5 now. Mike Delgado leading by 2. He's going to be breaking next. It's a race to 7 for him, a race to 6 for Andrew Baines. 1 game difference between them. Hey, Vanessa Plico, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Tammy Anderson Drager, welcome to the stream. Let's see if I have any comments up here. I don't mean to miss the comments, but sometimes I do. Steve Elder says, thank you. Thanks for streaming. You're very welcome, man. Juan Segundo, bienvenido. Jamie Mate, welcome to the stream. Is Mate short for Matawashan? Or is that the actual last name, Mate? Marianne McConnell, welcome to the stream. Keith Campbell, Greg Herkert, Willie Samuel, welcome to the stream, guys. Mr. David Twig says, good evening, Rod from Scotland. How you doing, David? Hope you're enjoying your evening. Time here is 5:30 p.m. now, 5:31 to be exact. We started this tournament about 1:30, and we left the races be long, and we're down to this match. And then there's the B-side semifinal and the B-side final, and then the championship match. So 3 matches left, maybe 4 with a double dip if it goes that way. Slightly on the line here, but he's still okay. He just punches back towards that rail. No, this is got to be smart. I actually like playing this cue ball through with some top lefts, or maybe not quite 11 o'clock, but maybe like 10 o'clock spin to come off the two cushions and make this 8 ball on the right side middle pocket. I think that's the easiest way to shape up here. Maybe a little bit too hard. No, he's good. Yeah, I like that better. That was the best option there for the finish. Smart choice, good finish. Down by 1. Breaking next on rack number 6. And we'll do highlight reel number 1 real quick now. Tries the cross bank side. What a shot. Oh, look at this shot. What a shot. Oh. Things that he doesn't have. Oh, what a shot. Distraction is with the reset. What a shot that was. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Oh, he called that shot. Oh my God, and then he goes and makes that shot. Sorry, I have my mic muted. So that was compilation number 1. If you guys want, you guys can go to Facebook, check out our Facebook page. It's posted on the top. It's pinned on the top. So if you guys go on there, you guys can see compilation number 1. You'll have a chance to go over there and vote on what you thought was the best shot or the best 3 shots out of compilation number 1. The 3 shots with the most picks will be selected, and they will move on to the round of 10. Then compilation number 2, which is what I'm going to show you guys maybe after this match is done. That one, you guys will have to pick 3 as well. And the top 3 picks are going to go through to the round of 10. And then the final one, compilation number 3, there'll be 4 shots selected from that one, which is going to give us our top 10 shots of the year. From there, we're going to select which one of the top 10 shots was the absolute best of the year. And, well, I can do this all on my own. I already have a pretty decent idea who I think has a shot of the year. But the idea behind the efforts was that the viewers will get a chance to get involved and for you guys to be able to appreciate the quality of the shots that these guys put out throughout the year. And, well, hopefully you guys will help me pick the person that had the best shot of the year. A little bit slow interaction with that first compilation, but I'm telling you, like, the second compilation is really nice. Third compilation is incredible. You can tell the difference between when the year started to where the year is now, and you can see how good these guys are playing. from beginning of the year to the end of the year. So many great shots in compilation number 3. But that one won't be released till next week. No sneak peeks this week either. I thought about doing a sneak peek tomorrow, but I don't know. Maybe I will. I'll think about it overnight. Les Kaplan, how you doing? Roger Boyd III, welcome to the stream. You need me to watch a shot? I have to go watch a shot, so I have to go watch it. Catching my breath, man. Trent Russell, Rick Hutchin, Leslie Corozal, welcome to the stream. Walter Burke, how you doing? Denise Preston, Brian Hastings, and Danny Gombach, welcome to the stream. Renan Salcedo, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Bridget Heimer, Anthony Dankowski, Bob Keys, welcome, guys. Don Erickson, how you doing? Mackie Tolosa, welcome to the stream. It's 11:32 in Scotland, says David. Kieran Lavaseur, welcome to the stream. Mr. Bob Bassett from Active, how you doing? Nice attempt on the combination, but he's going to come up short. Christy Cardinal, welcome to the stream. Len Peters, Cory Neer, welcome to the stream, guys. Joe Gates, welcome. This is the Tournament of Champions, week number 3 qualifier. We're down to, this is the A-side final. I guess I'll make it official for those of you that just tuned in. A-side final. And we'll have the B-side semifinal, the B-side final next, and then the championship match. Just trying to get a little peek at the 8-ball. Looks like you got just enough for the cut to the side. Looks like a pretty tight shot though, but it is available. You'll make it. Two is the score, and Mike Delgado will be breaking next in rack number 7. Needs 3 more games to win the match. Andrew needs 4 more. Yeah, but if you guys can do that, man, go over there onto Facebook and comment on top 3 shots from compilation number 1. I had a few people that interacted with it. But I would have liked to see more involvement from the viewers, especially because you guys don't understand how much effort it really takes. I mean, each one of these compilations wasn't like it was done just overnight. These took a few days and a lot of hours. But I'll keep doing it. I mean, even if the viewers don't get involved that much. It's kind of weird though, right? Because you're not used to that kind of stuff, you know, voting on good shots. But I'm telling you right now, like each compilation just gets better and better. When you get to the compilation number 3, which is the one that's going to be released next week, some of those shots are just insane. Absolutely insane. I mean, for me, it's almost like instinctive when I see a nice shot. You know, I drop my jaw, I get all excited, like, oh my god, I can't believe the shot, right? And you see a little bit of display from each compilation. I put a little bit in there so you guys kind of get a sense of how excited I get on the matches when I watch it. But when I go to compilation number 3, like almost every shot is like that. Almost every shot you got me going like, oh my god, oh my god. It was just so many great shots. But I like all the compilations. Honestly, I think it's easier to pick top 3 from compilation number 1. It may not be as easy to pick top 3 on compilation number 2. And I think it'll be really hard to pick top 4 on compilation number 3. But once we get our 10 shots picked out for the year, then we're going to move those into the final reel, and that'll be the top 10 highlights of the year. From there, we're going to pick the one highlight of the year, whichever one everyone thinks is the best highlight. And I already have a pretty good idea of who I think is going to get it, but there's some contenders in there.
Eles dizem que vai haver frio para graças a Deus.
Doesn't really like the layout, so he's trying to kind of reset it here and see if he can make something work out. Doesn't have the shot on the 5, which means he's got to take that 6 ball. And I think he was hoping to get a breakout on the 8 ball from there, but if he tries to go for a breakout here, it's not going to give him anything to shoot at. Basically, what he's going to have to do here is going to have to make that 6 ball and draw over to the left side rail, try to set up for a long shot on the 3 ball to the bottom left corner. Or just try to draw straight back into that 15 ball, get above it so you can get onto the 7 ball next. That works too. He's just playing safety. Smart choice. He didn't really have a whole lot to work with, and he left his opponent super locked up. The only option he's got to work with is the 8 ball that's tied up with that 14. So technically he's put his opponent in a spot where he's going to open the 8 ball for him. That worked out as a pretty good reply. Didn't really give him a whole lot.
Essa merda dos pontos também está mal, devia ser que também sofre.
14 ball came to the rescue on that shot. He's just trying to hit the 6 ball now. If he can hit the top of the 6 ball, he might get lucky on the leave. He hit the bottom of the 6, so that keeper's going to go down table instead. So a good opportunity for Andrew, but he's got a couple of trouble areas, which is the 15 and the 12. Ken Bateman, how you doing? Leroy Lote, welcome to the stream. Zach Wagner, welcome to the stream. Darwin Watataka, welcome to the stream. Dwight Wandeska, how you doing? Jack Maxim, what's up, Jack? Russ McKay, Laurie Norquay, welcome, guys. Delanor, I don't know how you pronounce your name. Mullahan, welcome to the stream. Sunny Ballantyne, Bobby Cortazar, welcome to the stream. Steven Roberts says no bueno. Yeah, no, didn't work out.
City, Winnipeg, water, taxes, essa malta não tem. Eu telefonei para fazer uma queixa na minha festa. O gajo por trás de mim, que é o car wash lá, os gajos do bylaw enforcer, the bylaw officer said, I'm going to go check it out and then I will call you. Já online.
Came up short from what he wanted, but he's still kind of okay. I think what he was trying to do there is he's trying to get onto that 14 so he can shape up for the 15 ball, and then he was going to try to finish off on the 12. But I don't think he's got a whole lot, except for maybe just a hard cut on that 14, that safety shot, or I think that's really about it. I don't mind playing the safety here and just banking that 14 out the top rail and using that same 14 to block everything. As long as you push that cue ball, you know, to that just above that 8 ball, then you're in a good spot. You know, let's see if I can do this quickly. So you can hit this. Oh, I gotta reset it. Okay, so you can hit this, get that cue ball to come over here, right? And then that 14 will come back up. He went for the shot. I didn't think you could make it that way, but I guess he could. I was hoping to get a little straighter on this 14. Now, because he's over it, he needs to find a way to get somewhat lucky with some direction on that 15. What I mean by somewhat lucky is that the direction is going to be good, but he's going to need to get a lucky bounce or two to be able to get perfect on that 15. Oh, and what a shot. What a shot. I mean, that was perfection right there, man. Nice shot on the 8. That was a nice little finish. Let's take a look at it. It took a little bit of a lucky bounce, I said, but he ended up playing this perfectly with no lucky bounces at all. The only thing that he got lucky on is that he ran to that 6 ball, but I don't know. I feel like he meant it. I feel like he meant it. Like the whole shape was supposed to be that way. Nice little finish. It could be maybe considered a highlight of the day, but there's so many great shots. I'm going to have a tough time trying to figure out which one's going to be the highlight of the day today. Ellison, how you doing? Says sick. Good sweep. Yeah, that was beautiful, man. And trust me, I have like maybe 10 to 15 shots that all should be like a highlight of the day today, but I'm going to have a tough time figuring out which one it's going to be. Smash and break, and he made a ball. He's got a wide open table. I'll be right back. I gotta go and move my car right away. It's sitting in a bad spot. Nice shot. He's playing some really nice pool today. Just a little bit of a jump shot, not a whole lot, but you know, he still had to make the effort, and he made a great one on this one.
Eu acho que não há mais nenhum clube que meta este gajo lá a jogar.
Nope, they didn't want to bump that out. He still has a 9-ball, but that was not part of the plan. I think the idea there was supposed to set up for the combination so that he can set up for the 9 after that. Now he's going to have to play this 9-ball and maybe try to get around this 3-ball and bump into the 11-ball, or maybe just get around it altogether and set up the combination. Yeah, he's going to bump into that 3-ball. That's going to change things, but you know, he's got a decent angle to work with. Nothing really in the way for traffic except for maybe that 2-ball or the 3-ball. Oh, and he jumped the cue ball off the table. Oh no. Huge break from Delgado, man. And this table is pretty open. I can't see him not finishing this table. The 1 and the 6 are pretty much his only trouble area, so he's dealing with it right away. I don't think he's happy with the position that he's got, but he still has options. I mean, he can make this to the side, make it to the corner. If he wants to change his angle, he wants something better for position, then he's got a couple of options still. You guys can start your match now if you want to. Yeah. Larry and Dion are going to start their B-side semi, and then the winner of that will play against the loser of this matchup. And so from here, when this match ends, we're going to get these guys to switch over to the main TV table, and we're going to continue from there on. So all matches that are remaining in the tournament are all going to be streamed now, just because we're at that point. He has a couple of options here. He can cut that 2-ball to the side. He can try to back cut that 3-ball to the side too, which will probably be the harder shot. He can try to take that 2-ball off the 4 on the side too and get that 4-ball out of there if he wants to, but the 4-ball's in a good spot, so there's no need to do that. Yeah, he's just a winner altogether. Still doesn't have the position that he wanted though. I don't know. I think maybe you just slow roll this. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe you just draw off this 4-ball to the left cushion. He's going to try to play off the cushions here. He's supposed to get something better than what he got. Came up short from the position he was looking for. And now he's going to have to figure things out. Cut this to the side, and then you don't really have a whole lot with that 7 ball. I mean, it looks like it maybe goes past that 8 ball in the bottom right corner, but it'd be a tight shot. You can cross bank side this 3 ball, and then that cue ball will come down table, which will give you the finishing shot on the 7 to the right side middle pocket. But that cross bank side, you know, it's going to take some good calculations to be able to figure that one out. But, you know, if I was a banker, that's probably where I would put my money on, as a cross bank side with position on the 7.
Era de 0 a 30 anos, começou de 0 não tinha lá nada. Agora dos países favoritos do mundo. Fizeram assim zero, cara, criar Palmeiras, até lá tudo, mesmo.
Yeah, so he's looking at that cross bank side. It was technically the only way you can find position on that 7 ball. And this is a little tricky too, because you got to watch out not to double kiss this cue ball. Or the 3 ball double kiss on that cue ball on the way back. Just missed it. And then even had he made it, he was going to be stuck with another bank anyway. Nice effort from Mike, but he's going to come up short. It's going to allow Andrew to tie up the game. Just the perfect weight. He's playing some really nice pool today, man. I said that a few times already, because he really is. Pretty calm at the table, too. Albert Rat, Wayne Christopher, welcome, guys. Allison says, all good, bro. Been a while. Love watching. Keep it up, brother. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. And same with everyone else, man. I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching the stream all the time when you guys do. I know there's always things to do, so you can't just tune into every stream, but when you guys do tune in, I appreciate it. And also for liking and sharing the stream. So if you guys liked and shared the stream, right on. If you didn't, well, good time to do so. Moving into rack number 9. Things are tied up at 4. Mike Delgado will be breaking next. And well, he's looking for a little bit of momentum here, because his opponent is getting close to finishing this match, and he's still 3 games away. So you'll have to step up his game a little bit here on this rack, or at least get a good starting point, so you can try to even things out. And you're saying even things out. The score is 4-4, but technically it's a race to 7 for Mike and a race to 6 for Andrew. So he's technically behind by 1 for the win. Albert says, thank you, Rod. See you soon. I'm looking forward to seeing you, man. Are you playing at all, Albert? Because you had a pretty good game prior to taking your break. The thing about pool, man, is that, you know, even if you don't play for a while, all it just takes is a couple of practice sessions and you're right back on point. You just got to get your stroke back. That's the main part. Getting comfortable on shooting, that's the second part. And if you want to have a real good return, then, you know, you work on specifics that, you know, you seem to coming up short on, and then you just tweak all that up and you get right back in the game. When I took a break for almost 2 years, and when I came back to play, it took me, oh man, like 3 months before I made some money. And I think that was the first and second time that I made money. This year, or last year. Playing good, but I was selling racks and, you know, not practicing much, so can't really have too many high expectations for myself when I'm playing in tournaments when I'm not practicing and playing. And I was trying to make a comeback here. I was trying to get back into the game because everything seemed to be going better health-wise, but then, I don't know, took a couple steps back and I've been forced to take a break from pool again. it'll be good to see you come out and play again, Albert. You're a good player, man. Albert says, or Albert says, yes, joining the Winter League for Monday nights for sure, and possibly Thursday night as well. Good for you, man. You got to start somewhere, right? So league will get you going. And I believe you have a table at home, right? So once you get going in league and you find yourself, you know, almost there, and you're going to get to that table, start working in a game again, and before you know, you'll be right back on par. What's up, Junior? Canal McLean Jr., welcome to the stream. Muggs Houle, welcome back. Tony Mullis, welcome to the stream. Needs a little bit of perfection here to get this finish. 11 goes past that 4 ball, it looks like, but to get shape on that 10 ball, that's where the challenge is. He's either got to break that out or he's got to get perfect on it. Trying to break it out. It's going to end up a little bit funny, though. I don't think he's got the shot. I don't think he even has enough to be able to play the combination here, which is maybe what he was thinking about doing. And I feel like the 7 ball is just in the way of that 13 ball, so I'm not sure he can do anything with that either. I don't know if you resort to trying something crazy just to try to get out, or if you just try to play smart and play safe here. I personally lean towards the safety, but players that know their banks and kicks, you know, they might lean to something different. I'm looking at a cross-bank corner on this one. Oh, he had enough room to push it through. I didn't think he could. We'll come up short on the shot, though, and Mike Delgado will get a chance at this table. Bit of a puzzle here, but most of it is just cue ball positioning. The main or key area he's got to deal with is where that 4 and 6 are. Those are the 2 balls he's got to deal with, but they go to pockets. They both have pockets, you know. Trying to get the right shot for them, that's where, you know, you got to earn your keep, so to speak. So he'll have the option here to take the 6 ball now if he wants to, which I think he's going to do. He should be able to pop off the cushion here slightly to set up for the 4 ball next. No, he's got the option for the 4, but he's got perfect shape on the 3. He can try to finish with the 4 and 5. The thing about taking the 4 ball now, it doesn't really help him a whole lot. Because the 11 ball is sitting just beside the 4 ball, if he was to try to follow through here to get better shape on that 5 ball, it wouldn't work out. So he's got to take this 4, maybe draw back and come back down for that 5 afterwards. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Almost the perfect setup here to be able to follow off from the 3 to the 5, but I guess that's not a bad idea. 1 ball is pretty neutral in the middle of the table, so as long as you know, get to the middle of the table off this 5, then you got the finish still. Oh yeah, and I was going to put the YouTube link for you guys on the stream. That's what I was trying to do before I got sidetracked. there's a link for my YouTube channel if you guys want to go over there and check it out. I'll pin it for you guys as well. If you haven't had a chance to go to my channel yet, you can go over there and subscribe. Lots of action going down on my channel lately. Mike Delgado will win that one 5-4. Needs 2 more to win, so does Andrew Main, so it's a race to 2 now. Alright, I'm back. Catching my breath, man. Whew. Stephen Roberts says, "Are you feeling under the weather, Rod? You don't sound too good." Yeah, I'm just getting over a cold and bronchitis. I tested myself for COVID. This is not COVID. And it's like a mild bronchitis. It's not too heavy, so it's on its healing way already. But that's why I keep breaking off here and there, you know, like I'm trying to go outside whenever I got a cough or anything like that. And I'm actually wearing a mask when I'm walking around in here too. Never really been a big fan of the mask, but you know, I respect people's lives, so you know, and I know it's not COVID because trust me, like I said, it was tested, but even then, you know, with a cold or bronchitis, in which I have kind of both, you don't really want to have either one of those anyway, right? So it's not nice to be going around giving that kind of love to people. Thank you. And if I would have woke up today like feeling any kind of bad or sick, then I never would have came on. But I'm on day 4, going on to day 5 now, and it was mild right off the hop. But the chest infection kind of came on strong, and then it's because really that's what bronchitis really is a chest infection. But it's on its way, like I said, it's good. I'm also kind of chewing on gum, so maybe that makes me sound a little bit different. I'm trying not to chew on the mic, you know, but I do have some gum in my mouth. I'm not a big fan of people that, you know, eat on the mic or chew gum on the mic or anything like that, but I try to be respectful that way too. Trying to get the breakout, he's going to miss it. He's going to miss the 7, miss the breakout. Well, I guess he kind of got the breakout. And Mike will have a chance here to get on the hill first. Not an easy layout, though, and the starting point here isn't very good either. It could be okay if you decide to, you know, take a hard cut on this 11 ball to start. Other than that, he's going to have to start off with that 9 ball. Unless you can see the 14, which I can't tell from my camera angle or from my actual angle from my own eyes. But it looks like maybe he's got the 14.
15 minutes. So congratulations.
He could maybe even, I don't know. I'm thinking too far ahead of myself here, but I'm thinking maybe he can make this 11 ball with some spin and cut into that 4 to open up that 12 ball a little bit more, but, or sorry, the 10 ball. Yeah, he's kind of stumped here. I'm not sure what I would do. I feel like I would take the 11 ball, but I'm not sure how he feels about it. I mean, the 9 ball is obviously an easier choice because it's right there. I mean, once you move that ball out of the way, now you're kind of stuck with that puzzle at the top right corner. Looks like he's just playing safety here. He's aiming like he's going to play safe here. Yeah, that's all he's doing. He's a smart player. He's got 9 ball background too. So, you know, 9 ball, usually if you don't have a shot, you just play a safety and just wait for the next opportunity, right? You're hoping that your opponent will do something crazy that'll give you a ball in hand. That's the best case scenario. But most 9 ball players have that discipline just not to shoot if they don't have anything. Or if they don't have anything that can help them accomplish the finish on the table. Trying to get a safe leave, and he's done okay. It's opened up the table quite a bit, though, so we'll see. I mean, Mike will have to come up with a shot here somehow. And if he does, then the table's open for him. But if he doesn't, then Andrew will have a decent layout here for himself. And an opportunity to be able to get on the hill first. Just playing safety. Not a bad safety. He didn't really give him anything to shoot at here either. He's got a jump shot on that 2 ball if he wants. That's about it. But I don't know. Maybe I'd go for it. Maybe I would. At first I was thinking, well, why? But, you know, now I'm looking at it like, well, it's a possibility, right? If you hit it right with the right angle and the right pace, I mean, if you calculate it properly, you should be able to come off this bottom rail back to the middle for that 7 ball, which is going to allow you to get the finish because both the 5 and the 4 go to that corner where the white ball is right now on the top right. Makes the shot. Great shot. Perfect for that 7 ball. Yeah, I didn't see the problem going for this. I mean, the shape was going to be there, but I didn't think he was going to go at this pace, man. Off 2 rails back to the middle. That was nice. So he's taking a peek here to see the finish.
I left. I already told him.
So he knows the payouts?
Yeah, 130 was he already knows.
Okay. Okay, you're out of here? Okay, we'll see you, man. Thank you. Mark Hood, how you doing? Michael Hunter, James Riley, Shane O'Rourke, welcome to the stream. And Jeremy Loggins, Gail McCarchak, welcome. Albert says, okay, I'm off. See you soon, everyone. Take care, Albert. And Bob Bowman, welcome to the stream. Stephen Roberts says, sucks. Yeah, you know, I don't really get sick, man, so it's okay, I guess. I mean, I've been sick with diabetes for a couple of years, but like colds and stuff, I never really get them. And I had COVID. Oh man, was it? It's either 3 or 4 times that I had COVID. I'm pretty sure it was only 3, but it might have been 4 that I had full COVID. And it was like basically every strain that came out, I got it.
Good luck. Good luck to all you guys. I gotta still step up today.
Nice little finish there from Andrew. Definitely earned the finish on that one. Take a look at that jump shot again.
Yeah.
The perfect hop, the right amount of follow through. Just a great execution on the jump. Evens up the score. He's on the hill. Mike Delgado needs to win this game if he wants to push it to the last rack. Otherwise, he will go to the B side. Go give 5 people big hugs and kisses, he says. Steven Roberts. I don't know, man. You know, I guess, you know, everybody has a sense of responsibility in their own ways, right? So for me, when I'm looking at things, I can either create a problem or prevent the problem. So I've been trying to do my best. You know, I came in here wearing a mask, which I'm not a big fan of the mask, but I wore it, you know. And then, like I said, if I had a couple of times I had to go cough, so I went and coughed outside, make sure that I was away from everyone in the open air. Just little things, you know. I mean, the way things are nowadays, everybody's getting sick from everything. There's so many different types of colds and stuff that are going around, so everybody's kind of catching something at this time of year. But if you catch it from somewhere else, that's not my problem, right? So if I can prevent it, I'll do my best to prevent it. Joe Comanda, welcome to the stream. Junior Martinez, how you doing, man? Bienvenido. Curtis Jaborak, welcome back. Charlie Lewis, Jeremy and Oxen, welcome to the stream, guys. Jet Wang, welcome to the stream. It was supposed to be yeah, I kind of figure that. Earl Cameron, what's up, bro? Robert Filipkowski. Is it a silent P like Filikowski, or is it Filipkowski with a P pronounced? Andrew Maines with a chance to close out the match. A wide open table here. A couple of situations, but nothing really extreme. His hardest situation really is kind of like that 6 ball and that 4 ball. Everything else is right there. A good chance to take this 5 and take that 4 to open up that pocket. You can use that 2 ball to get up for that 6 ball next. You can even settle for the 6 ball to the top right corner and give yourself perfect shape for that 7 ball. Came up a little bit short for the shape on the 4 ball, I think, so you might have to play it off the cushion first. And this is going to change things a little bit, but if he hits it with a light pace, it won't really matter. That's what he's done. So now we look at the option of taking this to the top right corner. To me, it just makes the most sense. I mean, you can try to shape up perfectly for the side pocket, but you're putting extra effort when you don't really have to. Yeah, good old kiss roll, man. Keep it simple, stupid, right? Just make the shot, keep it simple. 6 to the corner is good. Quick check off the cushion here, back to the middle for the 8 ball. And Andrew Maines, who's been playing an incredible game so far, man, is looking to win the A-side final with this 8 ball. A nice finish, played like a champion. 6 to 5. And we'll switch over on these guys. They're about to finish their table there too, so Andrew will go to the A side, winner side. Mike will go to the B side final. Larry and Dion are playing on this table right now. And We'll set up the scoreboard for them because they're gonna switch over here after this, I think. Well, they don't even know, but they likely will. We'll put Dion on the left. Did I put Dion on the left the whole time? I think I did. I'll put him on the right. And this will be a B-side match, so they're racing to 6, not 7. Okay. I gotta go watch a shot. I'll be right back.
You guys mind switching to this table after this round? I can keep it on this table if you guys want to just stay on it. It's up to you guys. I'll let you guys decide when you get there.
Yeah, they may switch or they may just keep playing it out here. Dion, Houle. It'll be a race to 6. This will be a B-side semifinal. Good pace on that one. Perfect for the 8. I think it's 1-1, so it'll be 2-1 now.
You guys want to switch, huh? Yeah. It just gives me a little bit more angles, so it doesn't really matter though.
Alright, so they're going to continue on here. I got to go move my car, so I'll be right back. I don't want it to say where it is, so I'm going to go move it. I'll be back in a few minutes.
It's 130 and 70 versus 7. And if you want to split, I'm okay with that. The only thing is, I kind of, well, I guess I can get you a picture, but I'll get that picture. If you want to, I'll get it. Yeah, because after this would be like a B-side final and then you're like, right? So I'm okay with whatever. That's okay.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah, you're playing good, man. It's taking a lot of extra concentration and shit too, because you're getting into situations that are hard to get out of, right?
I lost my job.
Extra time. Yeah, that will do it. I know you're playing good, man.
Smoke. coisa, trabalhar dois à mesma altura. Duas pessoas, mas marcam da situação que era. Ajustes duas pessoas Delgado e limpo, certo? Higiene. É a coisa principal, é essa.
Eu, para mim, penso que seja educacional, não quero que eu lá, tá ligado? Aqui vai ser.
Yeah, so everybody's good with you? These guys are good with you. There's Dion and Larry and Mike. I'm sure Mike won't really care.
Malta vai para a malta. Aqui a malta também gosta de ver, mas eles estão ali.
Larry, is it still 2-1?
Ok, já.
So you okay with it? There's two guys. Ask them now, and then so it would be $100 each if you guys play down the middle.
Ele está aberto. O sábado, das 4 até às 8 e faz menos o 5 para só sábado, quatro sábados. Tem todo.
Foda-se. 200% do lucro, mas 1% do lucro, café. Uma saca de café custa $30, você não tem custo, $30, $1.000 e tal. Está vendo que é bom água, frear ou água? Mas foda-se, não é.
There's 130 for first, 70 for second. It's going to be split 100. So he's taking 100.
So the other?
Yeah, give him 100 and the other guy will get 100.
Good shooting, Andrew.
Thanks, man.
All right, so I'm back. And yeah, so we're down to, I guess, this match and one more match after this because Andrew Maines is going to be done. He's taking a split first and second. He'll qualify for the Tournament of Champions. And the winner here has to play against Mike Delgado, and then the winner of that will qualify for the Tournament of Champions season final. A bit of an earlier night for me, so that's not a bad thing, I guess, right? You get some time to go home, chill out, do some work. I got lots of work to do. Oh, what a shot.
I didn't retire yet.
Man, these guys are coming out with some fire today. Take a look at this one. This was a beauty. What a shot. Wiggle his way in and everything, man, but it was pretty. I don't know. That has potential for the highlight of the day. What do you guys think? There's been a lot of great shots, honestly. And this year, like, for the highlight of the day, when I started off the highlight of the day compilations and I got to the ending of it, I found myself, you know, kind of questioning myself on whether or not I should have just the highlight of the day or the best highlights of the day. Because sometimes there's like 3 or 4 shots that'll come in and it's like, oh my God, you can't believe these guys played so beautifully that day, right? And it's tough because there's so many different rules that I have when it comes to my expectation of the highlight of the day. But some shots are just so incredible that you can't not acknowledge them, right? You have to include them into the highlight reel because they're so good. So when it comes to these compilations, you'll find that some of these highlights of the day you remember because they were official highlight of the days. Other ones you may not remember. Those ones may be shots that came up second on that day, right? Or let's say by any chance there was 3 good shots that day, which I didn't do. Only 2 good shots I would do per day. Then that one will go in there too. But today, man, I gotta say I got at least like 7 to 10 highlights so far, and all of them are nice. I don't really know which I'm gonna pick, but I like this one. This was a nice one. And I just came back, and you know, like he took the words out of my mouth, man. Declare it again. Take a look. Take a look. It's just the perfect way, the perfect power, man. And the shape for the finish is just, honestly, that's one of the key things for the highlight of the day. It's got to be something, a great shot. It's got to be something exciting, something that, you know, makes me go, oh my God. And, you know, and I watch it over and over and over again because it's like, oh my God, that was just the most beautiful shot I've ever seen. There's a few of those that I've seen today, by the way. So that's what I'm saying. I'm having a hard time deciding which one's going to be the highlight of the day today. But one of the key rules that I kind of put into place, which, you know, I made the rule so I broke it, is that it's supposed to be a highlight shot that gives the player the win or a finish. So if they make a beautiful shot, but then the other guy comes up and finishes the table, you know, it's kind of like, well, it was a nice shot, but that was it. At the end of the year this year, that was a nice shot too. At the end of the year this year, you know, I decided to kind of be a little bit more, you know, I guess looser on the rules, you know, because there was a lot of great shots, and I didn't want to like not pick the shot when it was so beautiful and it was worth, you know, checking out. So I let a couple of the shots kind of slide into the compilation. Comes up short on the 7. Take a look at that little off and in shot that he just did. This is nice too, man. Off the rail, off the 14. Hit it perfectly. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's tough to decide, honestly. When this match ends, I'm going to run compilation number 2 one more time. You guys that watched the first stream today got a chance to see compilation number 2 in that stream. You didn't have a chance to see it yet on this one. Earlier on, I showed you guys compilation number 1 again, just to kind of give you guys a recap of some of the shots from there, so you guys can maybe go to our Facebook page and vote on what you think was the best shot or the best 3 shots out of that compilation. Oh, that was a nice shot too.
Just clean up a little bit here. Let's put the things on the nice.
Yeah, that's a nice little cut. I mean, it's nothing extreme, but it was just a nice cut the way it came down the rail past that side pocket. Looking for the perfect window on the 5. He's not going to get it. He just needed to either get above this 8 ball or run into this 8 ball for the 5 ball. I don't think he's got it, but he's calling the bank corner, so maybe he's got enough to be able to make this bank corner. If he can make it, he'll have the perfect shape on the 4 ball. He's going to come up short. He had the perfect shape, though. The finish was there. And later we'll have to sort things out here, too. He's got a bit of a challenging table. That 9 ball and 13, you know, they're close enough where you can play a combo, but that's really the only options you got. This 14 ball sitting above this 4 ball, you know, it's a bit of a challenge, too. But once you make that 12 ball, eventually you can get shape onto there. However, I feel like you might take this 12 ball on now, which takes away that breakout. He's going to the corner with it, trying to get onto that 14 ball from there. He's got the back cut, and the best thing about this, he's got a nice little line here to be able to run into this 13 and 9 ball, too. Just a touch of left-hand spin with lots of tops will do it. Yeah, nice shot, man. All the options in the world here now. A little tough shooting over the ball, and he's going to miss the shot. He's giving Dion an angle on this 4 ball to maybe be able to get the cue ball across for the 5. But I think the best way to be able to do that is to try to spin the cue ball in between that 8 ball and 5, which is really going to come down to if he makes that choice or not. Yeah, he tried to get in there between the 8 and the 5, and he ended up running into that 5 or into that 8 ball instead. He had the right idea, though. The only way to get onto it was to go in between them. Calling the bank corner, trying to get past that 14. He's going to make that 14 ball and take over the pocket, which is good. That might be enough to earn him a chance, but we'll see. What's up, Rolly Cardoso? How you doing, man? Lindy Lou Woo, welcome to the stream. Alan Strasberg, welcome to the stream. Mr. Happy Chen, how are you? Wow, he's going for a big shot. I'm surprised by this one, but I watched a stream the other day. Grant was covering a race to 21 matchup, and there was a point where I think it was Albert. He had an option there to play a safety or to bank, and then Grant's like talking, nice shot. Oh, it doesn't go in there though. Grant's talking about, you know, how when you're on the situation, no matter what you're playing, he's like, you should be banking this ball. Like, you should be banking it. And if you don't make it, whatever, your opponent takes a big deal, man. But you don't play safe, he says, right? And I'm thinking to myself, like, Grant, everybody plays safe on this shot. Nobody plays the bank, right? And I'm thinking, there's no way this guy's going to play this bank, right? And then a couple of minutes go by, and this guy goes and plays the bank, and he makes it. And I mean, it was a bobbler, right? So it wasn't like the greatest bank. It wasn't clean, but it went in. I'm thinking to myself, crazy, this guy will play like that. Meanwhile, Grant had made the call the whole time that the guy should have just gone for the bank. I think it's just such a big risk, you know. Like, I'm not good at banking, so for me it's a big risk, but maybe for other players who are used to it, you know, you go for the bank. Gets that 8 ball in there. He's on the hill, 5-2. Larry Hunter needs to win the next 4 games if he wants to win this match. Tough to do when it's alternate breaks, and he only gets a couple of breaks out of them. The runs remaining. Tommy Serbo, how you doing? Cantuba, De Leon, Daniel, welcome to the stream. Hi, Des. Floyd Slice, Kevin Bates, Jello Mags, welcome, guys. Les Kaplan, welcome back. smash and break, makes a couple of balls, and this table is juicy, man. It's the kind of table he needs. But, you know, you still got to earn it. A couple of situations at the table. No real breakouts per se, but, you know, more about positional play. And 6 ball is going to be key. I mean, he might go low ball or high ball here. I like going low ball. Yeah, he's going to go high ball. Nothing wrong with this. I mean, the table's wide open no matter what. And though the 10 and the 12 are close to each other, once you make one, the other one's available too. So, not a bad choice. Might be a good time to take one of them out. No, he's not going to do that yet. Should take on the 12 ball now. He's getting tempted by that 15, but he hasn't really looked to see what he's got available. He's almost committed to that 15 ball here. Yeah, there you go. Take a look. Yeah, the 12 ball, right? You can draw back for the 15. You can set up for that 14 ball from there. There's a couple different options you have. There you go. Smart choice. Quick stun over to the left side of the table. 9 balls wired, so you might as well take the 9 right now. It's got pretty straight angle here, so you can just fall this off the top rail and back down slightly for the 15. Or you can draw this back too. I like going forward here. He just held it on that spot. I mean, he didn't have to play off the top rail. I'm more of a through player, so for me, I play everything through. But there's nothing wrong with just stopping it there. Basically the same idea. Perfect weight on the cue ball for the 8 ball. He'll run that table. He's down by 2. And Dion will be breaking for the match.
I knew you'd get it.
Larry Hunter needs to win 2 more just to take it to the hill. Agustin Ella, how you doing? Mike Bailey, welcome to the stream. Cam Carter, how you doing? By the way, that YouTube link that's pinned on the comments, make sure you guys go to my YouTube channel and you guys subscribe to my channel. Trying to get to 1,000 viewers once I get, or 1,000 subscribers. Once I do get to that, then I'm allowed to, you know, kind of make some income from my streams and viewership and all that. If you have a YouTube account, all you gotta do is just click on the link, hit subscribe. That's it. You've done your part. And by the way, just so we're clear about it, when you subscribe to my channel on YouTube, you're not giving me any money, okay? You're just giving me an opportunity to be able to make money from what I do, which honestly, that helps, right? I've been trying to do my best to avoid charging, you know, the players for my services, and I do my best to try not to charge the establishments for my services, but, you know, it's been a tougher year, right? So any way that I can make money from this, it allows me to keep going. Right, it allows me to continue to think about, you know, the future and not thinking about, you know, what am I going to do next, because this is not working out. And honestly, it's this is a work of passion, right? So I'm hoping that I can continue to do this, so, you know, as long as I can anyway, and until I make a real difference in our pool community and wherever else I make a difference. And on that note, I mean, I don't know. Let's see. That's not it. So if you guys want to, on that note, if you guys want to contribute to my work, you always can do that via PayPal or e-transfer at cslmanitoba@gmail.com. And CSL stands for CUESPORTS Live. Manitoba is the province where I work out of, and I do my best to represent Manitoba every time that I'm streaming as good as I can. It's part of my drive of why I'm always, you know, trying to be professional, and why I work extra hard to make sure that you guys get some good quality streams. Nice little combination there. the original goal of my work was to, you know, kind of start promoting the game, and I was hoping that eventually I would get support from my own community where, you know, I'll get some businesses wanting to advertise with me, and then eventually I can use that money to be able to create programs and to be able to help pool players to get somewhere else in life, you know, not just be guys that play in little tournaments, but guys that travel and play for big titles, right? And same thing with the junior program, you know, trying to help the juniors to establish a good professional training foundation for them so they can eventually have a real chance of becoming world champions or whatever they decide to chase with their skill. But so far it's been a tough climb, and I don't know. Seems like life is getting a little tougher for everyone, so subscribing to my channel helps a lot. And I just started doing some uploads too, so now on my YouTube channel I'm also uploading some YouTube shorts, which I just uploaded one. I actually uploaded it twice because the day before I uploaded trying to do the shorts and it didn't work out. The format wasn't correct, so and then I ended up doing it a second time the day after, and then that sure worked out. But you know, it's something that I'm working on. So the idea of it is that I'm going to put all these highlights from the highlight compilations, all of them on YouTube. And then every week when we have tournaments and there's a highlight of the day, I'll be posting those ones up too. It'll just be a way for you guys to be able to, you know, constantly be able to go back and watch some of these great shots that these guys do. And of course, you know, once my body heals a little bit better and I start hopefully getting back to the table to train, I'll be doing some training sessions on there too, so, you know, viewers will have a chance to be able to interact and ask me questions and learn from me while I'm at the table and while they're watching. I teach a lot of people, you know, and I don't mind. To me, it's like the #1 thing that you can do to help grow the game. I mean, streaming and running tournaments, that's great too, right? But if you want to make a real difference, you know, you take as many people as you can, you help them become masters, and then the competition gets better, the level of play gets better, and eventually those people will go on and try to teach others as well, and the game keeps growing that way, right? You're sharing the knowledge and keeping the fire burning type thing. He's trying to carve out wins here. He's in a kind of a puzzling area here, and I think he's going to have to take that 4-ball no matter what. I think he's just trying to figure out whether or not to take that 4 or that 2. But I think the 4-ball works, and you just spin to the left side of the table for the 2-ball in the bottom right corner, excuse me. Yeah, like that. Now, I think what he was waiting on and what he was trying to decide is how he's going to play the shape for the 2-ball for the shape on the 8-ball. And he's picked to make this 8-ball in the top right corner, which is a good choice. Natural shape here off the 2-ball. Yeah, no threat of scratching or anything there. Perfect position, too. Nice little finish. 5-4. He's down by 1. Needs to win 1 more to get on the hill, and he's breaking in rack number 10. Dennis Bennett, Leslie Corsell, welcome to the stream. Paul Doyle, how you doing? Romeo Ludovic, is that how you say it? Ludovitz? I don't know. It's got an E at the end, so usually if there's a H at the end, it'd be Ludovic, right? Welcome to the stream, by the way. Kathy Walker, how you doing? Jason Zavari, what's up, man? Robert Page says, you do a great job promoting the game. How are junior programs going? Well, I had to take a little bit of a step back. You know, there was a combination of 2 different things. One was that I was busy with a lot of things going on in December. November was pretty extreme, too. You know, I had a lot of other work that I had to do, not just streams for pool, but streams for my other work that I do. So I had a pretty busy month. And so I kind of stopped, but I'm going to resume the junior program right away, and it's going to be good. I mean, it's always been good, right? I got a couple of guys that want to help me train these kids too, and together we're going to do our best efforts to try to get these guys the best opportunity to be the best competitors they can be at the table. And so part of the stuff that, the funds that I raise will be for that kind of stuff too, right? To help those guys travel for tournaments, to help them with equipment and all that kind of stuff, right? Just to give them the best opportunity to become the best player that they can be, right? Give them a real support network where they can lean on and try to accomplish things and feel like they're a big part of the community as they develop. We just don't invest enough in them, right? And I mean, if you look at players, that are like young right now that are playing. There's so many like girl players that are in the States, between 10 to like 14 years old or even 15 years old, and they're playing amazing pool right now. Then you got these young guys, these young boys that are out there playing, and same thing. I mean, you got kids that are as young as 10 years old running tables out on people, man. Some of them even younger than that, and it's incredible. We just don't invest enough into the talent of the future that's available. And trust me, there's a lot of great players that are going to be born, that are going to come out and change the way we look at pool. The main goal is to, is to help them out, to establish themselves, to set up an example for the next players that come in. Growing the game, promoting the game as much as I can. I'm trying to be a little bit more steady with my events and making sure that they're yearly events. They're kind of followed around the same dates, and just to create some more consistency. And I got lots more things that are coming up yet. I mean, technically, I'm just getting started. I know, and it feels like I do a lot. For a lot of people, it feels like I do a lot, but I'm just getting started. The biggest slowdown that I have right now in my life is that was on my safety. Is the nerve damage on my legs that prevents me from doing a lot of extra stuff. Like right now, basically every day that I'm at home, my legs are up and resting, and I'm just making sure that I'm ready for the next time I got to go out and stream. So that's kind of how my life is at right now. But I try not to let it deter me from being more in life and doing more things in life. I just kind of go with the flow on how I feel each day. And but yeah, like I said, I'm just getting started, man. If I had the energy that I want to have and no body pains, I'd be doing so much more right now. Or even if I had just a network of people around me that wanted to help me and become part of what I do, even with that, I'd probably get so much further. But so far, I haven't really found too many people that have been knocking on my door wanting to support the work that I do or to work with me and do the things that I do. It's a lot of work, I get it. It's a little bit overwhelming too, and then you think to yourself, do I have to be crazy like this guy and do everything? You don't. You can just help out however you want. One thing I know is that, you can do so much on your own, but when you build up a team of reliable and loyal people, then you can do a lot of different things, right? You can do a lot better things and bigger things, and we'll see. But like I said, I'm just getting started. I got lots of plans for the future. As long as I'm able to wake up breathing every day, then I'll continue to do my best to get to those goals and accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish here and before my time is up. And really, like, I'm a small fry, man. There's so many people out there that are like promoting the game and doing everything they can to grow the game all around the world, right? And big organizations and stuff like that. But us little guys like myself, we got a lot of passion. We got a lot of passion that will help us, make a difference in our time, right? And so trust me, you guys' support goes a long way. And same thing when other people support my work and they want to be part of things, it'll go a long way. Kind of awkward there because the three stripes are kind of, right in the way of it. He's almost got the shot to the corner, bottom right corner, but it's not there. I don't think he meant to leave that over the pocket. I think he was trying to make it. He just missed the shot. So it looks like Larry has one last opportunity on this table here. It'll be a ball in hand, and that should be enough to get him going anyway. Still has to open up that cluster of 3 stripes that are sitting next to the 2 ball, but that's probably where he's going to start. Look at this. It looks like he's thinking about, playing a kind of a 2-way shot here. Like you combo the 9 into the 3, you block the pocket, you don't give your opponent a shot on the 2 ball, and even if he kicks it, the 9 ball's covering the pocket. Oh no. Well, I guess that kind of works out still, because he didn't give him the direct contact for that 2 ball. He was leaning into that 12. And maybe that's why he missed it, because he was trying to be too perfect on the safety. Either way, he left him pretty good, though. It'll be tough for him to be able to hit this 2 ball for a 3 ball combination anyway. Not impossible, but tough. He's got 2 banks or 2 rails that he can work with. Just going to try to bank the 8 ball and try to create a problem here. Now, there's almost a little bit of room here for him to be able to kiss off this 13 and drop that 3 ball in the pocket. That will create another safety. Yeah, that's a good choice. And you're going to use the 8 ball as a blocker now. Oh, he left that there. Okay. I thought he was just put it right against that 8 ball. Not a bad choice. He's pretty much got him handcuffed here. Calls the bank corner, and he's going to come up just short. Almost pushed that 8 ball in the pocket. And I'm wondering whether or not that 8 ball is going to create a problem here for Larry, and if it is, then we're going to be in a bit of a safety battle on this one. He's going to have to grind his way out until I win. Manuel Tenajeros Libradilla, bienvenido. Michael McFight Magaway, welcome to the stream. Len Robinson, how you doing? Seth Estolano, bienvenido, welcome. David Schneider, welcome to the stream. Earl Cameron says, believe. Oh, and I do, my friend, I do. I believed in the journey from the day I started it, man. And the reason why is because the journey was pointed out to me. It's not something that, I don't feel like it's something that I created. I feel like something that was always meant to be created by me, the work that I do. What I mean by that is I feel like I was born to do my job, right? And it's a work of passion, also with, a purpose. So, yeah, it's been a journey, man, but I believe in it. And if I didn't, I would have given up on it a few times. There's been people that try to break me down a few times along my path, and they haven't been successful because, I just keep believing in the future. Another good shot. He can't really do much with his table. He just basically has to, find a way to be able to get this 9 ball out. I just don't know if he can. It'll require like a little touch shot. He's gonna have to barely roll up to the 9 just to push the 8 ball out of the way. Oh, and he gave him the shot on the 2 ball. I didn't think he could see it. I didn't think he could see it. But yeah, I'm a believer, bro, for sure, man. I believe in the journey. I don't know if in the end I'm gonna accomplish all the things that I want to accomplish, or if I'll ever get to the point that I always thought that I can maybe get if I just continue to work hard. But what I do know is that I'll keep trying until the day I can. Even if it means putting my legs up all week until next Saturday and Sunday, you know? That's basically what it feels like every time I go stream. Like, I go back home and it's like, okay, you gotta ice your legs, you gotta massage your legs, you gotta do all this, rest, sleep extra. And I hate that part because I'm not much of a sleeper. Usually I'm a 5 to 6 hour sleeper, but lately with the healing, I've been sleeping like 8 to 10 hours and it feels like I'm wasting my day away. Mike DeSalis, how you doing? James Lindsay, Larry Barrett, welcome to the stream, guys. Edwin Alvarez, welcome. Adam Van de Water, how you doing? But yeah, if you guys honestly go to my YouTube, just subscribe to my channel, and I'll stop talking about it once I get to 1,000. From that point on, I won't be bugging you guys no more. Tough decisions to make here. What makes it tougher is that, you know, there's there's no room for error, really. Oh no, that was supposed to give him better position, and he missed 14. And he's left the 2 ball available. That 8 ball is about a half ball available, as you can see on the screen. So as long as he gets anywhere within the shot for the 8 ball, he'll have the finish. I don't think he's got it though. I think he left himself hooked. Yeah, it looks like he left himself hooked. Bit of a masse shot coming up here. Oh, and he hit the 9 ball. Oh, the only way that he could have got out of here is if something like that happened, and it's going to work out for him. Huge break. Huge break. But we had tons of hill battles so far today, so why not one more?
No.
Jeffrey Baker, how you doing? Says, hi, y'all. Welcome to the stream, man. Ness Memorel, how you doing? Welcome. Daryl Musso, welcome to the stream. I like that he chose to take this ball out of the way. It just simplifies the table. You want to take the 14 ball now just to come off the rail for the 10. Well, it looked to be almost like the last rack in this match became the rack before the last rack in this match. Larry Hunter ties up the game. He's on the hill. Hill battle. Rack number 11 coming up, the deciding rack between these guys. Both players, premier level players, both players coming from Evanflow, Manitoba. They know each other really well. Good friends. I believe they were even teammates. I think they still might be teammates. But yeah, this is an interesting battle, man, and you can see, you know, it's they're putting everything out there to try to get it. Samantha Jane, how you doing? Glenn Gamble, Eric Hoffman, welcome.
Like the last one, make it still.
Rack number 11,
Once somebody played that.
the final rack. Smash and break, needs something to go in, and no friends, man. Oh yeah, no, something went in at the last second, alright. And you know, usually these hill matches will have like these scrappy racks, and this one isn't super scrappy, but you can see there's some key shots that'll have to come up in this rack for him to be able to get the win. Choosing to go with the stripes, he's got an opportunity to deal with this right away. Most of his problems are sitting up here, so he's working on it. If he can make this combination, he's sitting gold, but even if he can just get that 11 ball past the 9 ball, that'd be all right. Yeah, that's what he did. Yeah, I don't mind taking this 14. You got the 9 balls in escape, it'll open up the 8 ball for you too. That nice little touch gives him a shot on the 12 ball also if he wants to take that next. I actually don't mind taking the 12, then the 10, drawing back for the 9 and finishing with the 9. Oh wait, I'm lying because that's the 4 ball up there, not the 8 ball. It's just going to be so much tougher for him to get onto that 10 ball. Looking for the perfect touch here. Oh, he's going to get it. Slightly off angle, but he doesn't need a whole lot. He just needs to make the shot to the pocket. He can just stop it right there. If it shifts over a little bit, no big deal. He can still make this 8 ball. Oh no, and he missed the shot for the perfect shape on the 8. Unbelievable. Larry Hunter with the medicine. He's got a chance to be able to come through this rack.
Just play this one. Yeah.
You only get the medicine joke if you're native. If you don't get it. And no, I'm not native, but I got enough friends, so I get the lingo, their comedy. Mike McKinney laughs. You know what I'm talking about. What's up, Mike McKinney? Lloyd, Andrew Wilson, Russ Grapel, Arden Smoke, how you doing? Daniel Bunch, welcome to the stream. C. James Purr, Matt Zimmerman, welcome guys. Looking to carve out the win here. Just a simple touch shot off the top rail, back down to the middle here. Nothing fancy. Eight ball in the corner for the win. And you'll win it. 6-5, the final score. Mike Delgado will be playing against Larry Hunter for the final match. The medicine is strong with this one, I tell you. Just got home from Winnipeg. Nice. Well, I'm gonna write it officially here. So Larry goes on. Oh, I got Mike over here. So Larry, Mike. Yeah. 6-6, yeah. Nice medicine. I mean, nice shot. All he had to do was just get a shot on that 8 ball and it was over, man. Crazy. All right, so I got to set up the scoreboard. So Mike Delgado will go on the left, just so you guys see it's a new match. Great matches today. I've been spoiled, man. I have been spoiled. Delgado on the left. Reset the scoreboard. All right. Scoreboard has been set. I was going to show you guys compilation number 2, but these guys are like straight into the match, so I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that till after this match is over. This will be the last match of the night, FYI, so don't go too far. Every match has been exciting so far. This one will be exciting as well. B-side final. Making it official. These guys know each other really well too. They played against each other many times, so you know it's going to be a good, interesting battle between them. A lot of respect for each other, that's for sure. Both really skillful players. Sneaks in the 3. He was supposed to kind of stun over there for the 5. Came up a little bit short. He's got the 7. He's got the 4, the 2, and the 5 left. The 8 ball sitting by the bottom right corner, just waiting for the finish. He could try to shape up from here, kind of like a two-way shot, get onto the 5, and then at the same time, if you don't get it, you get onto the 4. He tried to do that. That's exactly what he's trying to do, but he came up short. And now we're going to be looking at a jump shot. And if I'm looking at a jump shot, I think I'm jumping towards that 2, not 4. Only because when you make the jump shot on the 2, you'll get position on the 4. If you don't got that, you'll have a shot on the 5 to the side from there. He might be thinking about playing this off the rail and in. Oh, nice try. He would have been a little tough though, but nice try. I mean, he still had the shot on the 4 ball. He would have figured it out from there. Evo Pagel says go. Mike Delgado go. Wayne Wilson, Jordan Martin, Kevin DeFranco, how you guys doing? Jose Monasterio, bienvenido, welcome. Couple of, concerning areas. This is the first one, and it kind of works here because you play the combination, sets you up for the 9 ball, which is kind of like your next problem ball. Not really a problem because it has different pockets, but the spot where it's at, it just, doesn't quite work for me. He's going to leave it there though for now. Comes back to the middle, has multiple options. 13 ball's another ball that he's got to try to deal with because it doesn't have a pocket at the moment. Can try to open it up here off the bottom rail on the side cushion, just like that. Well, he's put himself in a tough spot, but he's left his table a little bit messy, so this might work out for him. No real escape here, though, for him to be able to come through and win this rack. He needs a couple of breakouts, and well, he needs at least one breakout anyway, and one really good positional shot. And from where he's at right now, I don't know. The only option I can see is maybe a reverse bank corner, or bank side, I mean. And if you do that, then you let that cue ball go a little bit. But if you don't make the shot, you're going to sell the rack. At this point, most players kind of tend to think about playing safe, but safety is a little bit challenging from this point too. gonna go for the bank side. It's a bit of a big risk, but at the same time, it's the opening rack, so maybe you can afford it right now. You know, something you may not be able to afford later on. Comes up short on it, and well, Larry will come up and see if he can make that 2-ball, or if he has to deal with this 4-ball first. If he's got that 2-ball, he's set. But if he doesn't, you know, you'll have no choice but to make a difficult cut on this 4. He might have it. He's taking a look to see the angle that he comes off on it. Van Cleef Vergara, how you doing? Roldan Mangampo, welcome to the stream. Mangampo, sorry, I might have mispronounced that. So he did have enough, and he's got good control here now. He's got the angle to come off clean off the 4 for the 5-ball, but it's probably better just to take the 5-ball right now. And you can follow this through, or you can draw it back. He's going to follow it through. Not a bad choice. I mean, as long as you make this 4-ball, the 8-ball's in the pocket already, so... And why make the shot perfect where you can just make the shot? And honestly, the shape is perfect in my opinion. Larry Hunter to strike first in this B-side final. Winner of this match will qualify for the Tournament of Champions season final. It's a race to 6. We're 1 game in, and we're going to keep going. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Had to make a quick phone call. Another nice shot right there. Perfect for the finish. He's on fire. 2-0. Nice start for him. I think I might have to plug in my phone. It's like at 30% left, but I guess it's better to have a charged phone than to charge it in the car. So I'll just plug it in. All right. Moving into rack number 3. Mike Delgado trailing by 2. What's up, Don? How you doing, man? Evo wants to know when the next tournament is. So it won't be this next Saturday coming up because I have the Manitoba Masters, and that's going to be a Saturday-Sunday tournament, but it'll be the weekend after for this one. So if you want to come down and play, you know, it'll be on, let's see, let me look at it exactly so you know. The 21st. January 21st will be the next one for the Tournament of Champions qualifier, week number 4. Try break from Mike Delgado is going to bring Larry Hunter to the table. And this one's going to be a little bit more challenging to carve out, but the possibility is still there. I mean, this table isn't bad at all. There's a couple of situations you got to deal with, especially if you're going for low ball, but I don't know. I like high ball. I like high ball. The only thing I don't like about high ball is that 15 ball, but he'll decide and see what he wants to do. The thing about taking low balls, you can open up things right at the hop, but that 4 ball is very deep between 3 stripes. No, he's going to come off the cushion perfect for the 7 ball. 3 balls also tied up to the 1. Playing safety. He was supposed to freeze him up behind that 7 ball to give him nothing, but he's left him a shot on this 10 ball. And it's a straight in shot. He doesn't have to even go off the rail to make it. Now Mike should be able to figure out this table from here, but a key situation is going to be trying to get that 15 ball out or opening up a pocket for it, which right now the only pocket it would have is the bottom left corner. No options for it to go there right now, though. So he's got to change things up. He's got a little bit of angle here on the 9 or on the 11 ball. Trying to make a decision here. If he goes for the 9 ball, he'd be more or less committing to playing the combination on the 13 and 12. If he goes for the 11 ball, he would try to do his best to kind of run into that 4 ball and open this table up a little bit more. I just don't know if it's going to work out. I feel like if he does try, that 8 ball's going to push the 13 ball, or that 4 ball's going to push that 13 ball open while it's going to tie up on the 12. So I don't think that benefits him in any way. So yeah, maybe the 9 ball is better. I gotta play league on Tuesday and I haven't really been playing, so it's gonna be a little rough. pockets may be a little bit more forgiving and all, but you know the adjustment to the speed of the table and all that plays a big part when you're playing on league nights. But I have no expectations or anything like that. In my mind, what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to play the best that I can for my team. That's it. I try not to be too hard on myself, but I'm competitive, right? And I want to do good for my team. So when I let my team down, I always feel bad, man. Not that I have to be that guy that goes in there and wins 10-0 all the time. My team is good. I don't need to do that, but I feel like I do all the time, and that's just the competitive side of me, right? Trying to be a good team player and trying to make a difference, right? He wanted to open up that 15 ball, but it's tied up to the 1 ball and 3 a little bit more. He's got a little bit of room for a safety here. He can maybe grace off this 15 ball to open it up, take the cue ball towards 11 and 4 and tie it up to the 4. I don't know if he sees it, but I'll see if I can show you guys real quick. So from here, right, if he hits the edge of this ball, he can take this cue ball to come here and then end up here. That would probably be the best safety option if he's going to play a safety. He's playing the combo though. You know, come up short, and it was a combo with a breakout intention. It's going to leave Larry a shot on the 2 ball. He's opened up the table here for Larry too, so that's going to be something that might cost him another rack. What's up, Michelle? Michelle Theron, Tanya Hoffman, Alvina Scott, welcome. Petra Jane, welcome back. January 21st, Evo, that's right. Brian Regaspi says, shoot well, Kuya Mike. And Gordon Houston, welcome. Billy Ricker, welcome back. Oh, this rack actually feels like it's a hill matchup right now, the way it's playing out. Haven't had too many of these grinders, but we got one now. I'm not sure what I do here. Lucky says, Royston from Costa Mesa, California. How you doing, Lucky? How do you get on live stream? We're already on it, Lucky. Once you tune in to watch, you're on it, man. Old man says, good game. Thanks, guys. I haven't been interacting too much with YouTube. I'm gonna fix that. I promise I will. It's just been, you know, one thing after the other lately, but I'm doing my best to get to it, and then I'm gonna have it set up so that way, you know, whenever somebody comments, I'll be able to see it, be able to keep track of it. But welcome to the stream, those of you guys that joined the YouTube stream. Yeah, it's a challenging table, man. And you got to be careful, you know, because both these guys know that as soon as you give one the opportunity, they're going to take advantage of it and you're going to regret it. So they're both trying to be, you know, cautious on their selection for shots and where they leave the cue ball after every shot. He's trying to make that to the corner. It's going to come up shy. 15 ball rolls into a spot that allows, you know, Mike to get good shape on it for a breakout on the 12. I don't think he's got an upward angle here on the 11 ball. If he did, that's what he would take first, but I think he doesn't, so he's going to have to take this 13 ball. Now, if he takes this 13 ball, he's got to play it with topspin. And roughly where he just put it at, that's where he's got to get to, so he can make the shot, the 15 ball next, come off the top cushion, crash into the 12, and give him a shot on the 11. He might have a forward angle here. I don't know. He's playing it. Yeah, it looks like he's got a forward angle. Just enough anyway. And so, key shot coming up here. Opening up this 12 ball and getting position on something to follow after this. And keep in mind, the 8 ball still needs to be opened up as well. He ended up getting a bad roll off that 4 ball. He's tied himself up next to the 7 ball. Slim options now. Kick shot is about the only option he's got. And that 5 and 8 are sort of in the way. He's going to have to play above them with some spin, which it's going to be tough to do because he's right on that 7 ball, right where he needs to put that spin. Stacy Swan says, "Go Hunter." Shane Roby, how you doing? Carlos Celadon. Conrad St. John, welcome to the stream. Michael Simmons, welcome. Gordon Chakapash, welcome to the stream. Nicole Delorme, how you doing? Welcome. And Mr. Jonathan Pakatang, welcome back. You're welcome, Johnson. Robert Page, how you doing? Welcome back. Just enough to make the shot. Good choice on the shape for the 8 ball also. He's on the board. 2-1 or 1-2, whichever way you want to look at it. It's a race to 6, so Mike needs 5, Larry needs 4. That was a weird rack. That was like a hill match rack, you know, where lots of things go wrong and there's a lot of grind out and smart thinking and being sneaky on your position and your leaves. But we wrap that one up. We're going to move into rack number 4 now, and Larry Hunter's going to be breaking. Jerry Duty, how you doing? Extra pop on the break is going to make a couple. Opening shots are available. I just don't know what he's going to go for here. Off the hop, just instinctively, I'm thinking low ball, but I actually like high ball a little bit. Only one trouble situation, really, which is the 9, but it goes to the bottom right corner if you can get on top of it. He's contemplating opening up with a 3-ball combination. I just don't know how that would benefit him any. Yeah, it just made a little bit more sense to go for the stripes here. I guess it all depends on whether or not you decide to break this 9-ball or if you're just going to play shape for it. I feel like you can play shape for it right now. Oh, he's got a breakout option right now, too. He's going to have no choice but to take the 11-ball. Taking the 14 doesn't help him. I think ideally you like to spin this off the side cushion and into the 9, but he might be thinking about running straight into it from this 11-ball. If he's going to do that, then he's kind of hoping that the 9's going to combo into the 5, and the 5 will combo into that 6-ball, and that will give him the shot on the 9 after. Yeah, he decided to just go off the cushion and run into it. Didn't really open it up much, but it sort of opened up a little bit. It goes to the side pocket now and the corner. It's been challenged again. It almost feels to me like there's a clear path here for a bank corner on the 12 with the shape for the, or sorry, a bank corner on the 10 with the shape for the 9-ball. But I think I'm off. And I can't tell without my side view, and this side view that I got right here is not really going to help me. So. But it looks like there's just enough room for it. Try to force the 9-ball in the pocket. It's going to come up short. This is going to give Mike Delgado a chance to tie up the game here. And this layout is pretty open, so he shouldn't have a hard time doing so. Can start off with a 3 or the 7. It's up to him. The 5-ball will be next. Well, maybe not. I mean, the 5-ball can be left there for outshot to finish. 1-ball. I mean, you could take the 1-ball, but then you're shaping up for the 3. The 4-ball is really kind of your concern, even though it goes. You know, you kind of want to get to that one because it's in a weird spot where things could maybe go wrong. So now he's got a couple of options here. He can actually play this 3 over for the 4. He can play the 4, come off the top cushion for the 5. There's a couple different options he can make here. He can even take the 5-ball if he wants and just shape up for that 4-ball and then shape up for the 2-ball or the 3-ball from there. Hoping to get pretty straight on this 5 ball now, or else 3 ball. No, it's a 5 ball, sorry. Hoping to get pretty straight on it so that way you can just draw back for the 8 ball or hold it there for the 8 ball. Yeah, he just held it there. To me, it looked like it went to the side pocket, so it just made sense to keep it simple. And he does. 2-all. Race to 4 between these guys now. The scoreboard numbers are bigger. You guys like that? What's up, Clinton Holmes? How you doing, bro? Pamela Bowden, Bob Miller, and Jerry Duty says, good. I'm doing good, man. Welcome to the stream, Pamela Bowden and Bob Miller. I'm doing good, Jerry. Charlie Edwards, hi from New Zealand. How you doing, Charlie? How are things in New Zealand? How's the weather and stuff? Never been out there. So what time of year are you guys in? Are you guys in the winter? Or are you guys still summer? Do you guys even get winters like us? We're deep in the snow. Stacy Swan says yes, cheering for Larry Hunter. Chris Mason, welcome to the stream. Sean Gross, welcome to the stream. Jeff Martin. What's up, Clinton? How you been, man? Summertime out there, okay. That's why I asked. See, for us, I'm born in Canada, right? Born and pretty much raised in Canada, but my background, my ethnic background is Chilean or Spanish. And in South America, at this time of year, it's summertime. So all the Chilean people that live here in Canada, they usually live here while it's nice and warm. So they'll live here, you know, for the spring, for the summer and the fall. And then come winter, they usually travel to South America so they can be there out there in the summer. Then they get a full year of staying away from the snow. Smart, you know, but not cheap. Although I think most of those people that travel to Chile and to South America for that time of year, most of them just save their money every year knowing that that trip's going to be a reality, right? Nice little breakout on the 7-ball. Didn't quite work out exactly how he had planned it, but he's got an option here to make the 7-ball to the corner right now. He's also got the option to make the 2-ball and just draw back for that 7-ball. He can also try to break out that 7-ball if he wants to. That's what he's going to try to do. And now, yeah, good time to walk around, man, because you got to figure out how to finish this puzzle. Everything is kind of there for you. So we're looking at the 1, the 4, the 5, the 6, the 7 for the finish. Then the 8-ball in the top right corner. In the ideal world, that's the way he's going to play it. Yeah, he's got a perfect layout for it now. I like that he walked around to take a look here at the 7-ball too. You know, it's just better to make sure than just to assume or go with your instincts. You want to make sure you get the finish. You don't want to give opportunities to your opponent, because if you do, it's going to be game over, right? And especially with a good opponent like Mike Delgado. It's a good call for him to go around and take a look. Quick little poke draw to get him onto the 8-ball. He'll take the lead, 3-2. Breaking next and rack number 6. So he'll have a chance to get up 2 games here if he can make a ball off the break and solve the puzzle, whatever puzzle may be. Jerry Duty says it's cold here in Pittsburgh. Yeah, you guys get that similar, weather. Well, I wouldn't say similar to our weather, but you guys have, similarities. Because our weather here in Canada can be really nasty, especially in Manitoba. We're in the prairies, right? So all up north is like nothing but open fields. We got all those cold winds coming up from up there, and it can be pretty intense. But yeah, I always see that Pittsburgh, same thing, when they have the same seasons as us, so. Right on, Clinton, right on, man. Jonathan Campo Jr., how you doing? Tim Upchurch, welcome to the stream. Mark Hartranth says, cold in PA, in York, PA as well. It's not so bad here. I mean, we're at minus 20 or minus 12, and I think the wind chill, and that's Celsius, and I think the wind chill, if it's applicable, would only bring it up to maybe about minus 20, which really isn't that bad. We get kind of nervous about minus 40 plus, right? So if it's minus 40, minus 45, at that point we're all, like a little bit intimidated. We may not wear shorts on that day. I don't wear shorts in the winter, by the way. I'm not that Canadian. I'm born and raised in Canada, but I'm not that Canadian. A typical picture of a Canadian in the winter would be somebody walking around in shorts, sleeping on a Slurpee while walking around with a box of Timbits. That's the best I can describe a Canadian right now in the winter. Rick Fusinato, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Kelly Dirksen, welcome. Kimberly Ann, Sean Balakowski, welcome, guys. Alok Yadav, where are you from, Alok? Alok Yadav. Nice name, man. Cody Gallant, welcome to the stream. Jonathan Pakatang says, these two players are worth watching. Absolutely. Actually, every match that we had throughout the day today were great matches. So if you guys didn't get a chance to check out stream number 1 from today, go back there and check it out. There's a lot of great highlights in stream number 1. Everybody came out swinging. Almost every single match went to the final rack. Pamela Bowden, I'm just getting over one. Jerry Lewis says, yeah, last week was 60 and this week is in the 30s. I've been in Canada most of my life. I was born here. I lived in South America for, I think it was about 6 years. And then I came back, and I've been here ever since. The winter, the cold weather, I think it's something that shocks you at first. But, after your first couple of frostbites, you get used to it. And it's not so bad anymore, honestly. When I was a kid, man, it was really bad because I was stubborn, right? So, like, my parents would be like, wear your toque. And if you don't know what a toque is like it's like a knitted hat that, you put on your head, and it kind of covers your ears and it keeps you warm in the winter. It's a term that, Americans don't really use, but Canadians do. And sometimes we get laughed at when we say a toque. Like, a toque? What's a toque? But yeah, my parents will say, like, wear a toque, put your earmuffs on and gloves and your snow pants and the whole works. And it just felt like it was such a production to get warmed up so I can get out there and play for like 20 minutes, man. So usually I'd be like, no, I'm just going to go out there. I don't care. I'll handle it. I'm Canadian. And then, yeah, so a few times growing up, I ended up getting frostbite, man. And I remember my ears, like, they were completely black. It was so bad. Ever since then, I've respected the winter. But I don't wear earmuffs and toques anymore. I mean, I'm way beyond that. I just get in my car, warm it up, I'm good to go. But my kids, I send them out looking like they're going into the Cold War, it's straight toques and bundled up with scarves and the whole works, man. Face mask, the whole works, man. Steve Kondomsky, how you doing? Robert Page says, how's the new addition to your family? He's doing good, He's the first. I did the mistake when he was born. For the first month, I was like bragging about like, oh, he never cries. He's so good, blah blah blah. And then 2 months kicked in, and now it's like, well, it's almost like he heard me on the stream and he wants to challenge me because he cries, But he's not like one of those sucky babies that cries all the time and just drives you nuts. Not like that. When he cries, he's crying for a reason, right? So I deal with it. Usually when I hear him crying, and I'm not like, you know, trying to baby him, so like as soon as I hear him crying, I pick him up. Oh my God, what's wrong, baby? Not like that, right? But I'll pay attention to his cries, and you know, if it sounds like he needs a diaper change, I can almost recognize that cry by now, right? And when he's just tired, you can almost tell too. Babies have like this little way where they kind of have like this attitude that you can basically translate their cries into what they're going through, what they need, how they need to be attended to, right? But it's been good. He's doing really well, and yeah, I'm excited about, you know, having the chance to be able to raise him and to hopefully turn him into a good person that will make a difference in the world. I'll do my best anyway. I don't like raising, you know, bad people, because there's enough bad people in the world, so I try to raise good people, man. I'll do whatever I can to make sure that my kids are on the good side of things instead of, you know, people that don't make a difference for society.
I do it just for everyone else's sake. Like, I can be an asshole for everyone.
Not a bunch.
All right, I'm back. 3-2 still. But yeah, no, it's good, man. You know, fatherhood is, I don't know, it's God's real gift to humans. You know, motherhood too, obviously. But being a parent is a true blessing in life. I know there's people out there that don't see it that way, you know, but I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with people like that. Kids are a true blessing, man, and they can't, how they turn out when they grow up as an adult, you know, if they give you headaches, if they're in troublemakers or whatever it is that they do, that all just comes down to each parent and how they decide to raise their kids, right? You either make them a priority and raise them right, or you don't, and then you got some flaws or you know, little things that happen, you know, that where they get detoured from their path. But I always believe that if you try to raise the world right, and you know, and if you try to teach your kids, you know, respect for humans and life, and to appreciate the right things, to train them properly mentally for the future, you know, financially, to understand, you know, how to be better prepared for when you get older, for the challenges in life. If you do all those things right, meaning you're a good parent, your kids will do well, right? And that's all really you can do. You can't. I know people out there that raise their kids the best way possible, man, and those kids still became criminals, right? Like, it's just, there's always going to be influences in the world that are going to change how your kids are, but if you love them right, if you support them, you know, and you're in their lives, talking to them about whatever's going on in their life, they will lean on you, and you'll be able to make a difference and stop them from getting into some stuff that you don't want them to get into, right? Trust me, there's lots of temptations out there in this world for kids to get deviated from being good people and becoming bad people. But all that, like I said, it comes down to parenting and of course the circles of friends and all that stuff too, right? Family members that influence others too, right? So sometimes you get those family members that are like really successful, wealthy, carry themselves really well, and so kids will look at them and say, well, yeah, I want to be like, you know, Uncle whatever. We'll call him Uncle Pat. I want to be like Uncle Pat. You know, and so, you know, that's good when you have those kind of influences around kids. For me, like, I don't have a lot of family here. It's just me, my kids, you know, my wife and my mom and my nephew. That's it. The rest of my family mainly live in South America and Chile, or they live in the States, all over the States, because I have lots of family that have been living there for years, right? And most of them actually served time in the military too, so they were contributing members to the country. So for me, when it comes to like influences for my kids, I look at myself as the main influence. So I just try to do my best to raise them right and talk to them and teach them well and prepare them for everything, right? Given there's going to be things that I'm never going to be able to prepare them for, but if I teach them right and they get the right mentality, they'll be able to overcome those obstacles too. Just playing safety here. Supposed to make that 12 ball and he didn't. But thank you for asking, man. Appreciate that. There's not many people that take the time to ask people little things like that, right? And honestly, Robert Page, I truly appreciate everything you do, supporting me like you do, and for even just for having interest in my personal life, you know. Thank you. Christopher Espinelli, how you doing? Ethan Miller. Randy Hanvier, welcome to the stream. Emerson Arellano, Agased, welcome to the stream. Tim McCain, Tracy Bernard, Orlando Morales, what's up, bro? Lance Orner Jr., welcome to the stream. Charlie Edwards says, sorry, fat finger, ignore the emoji. Did you give me an angry emoticon? I get those every now and then, and it used to be like something that kind of shocked me when I first started seeing those. I'd be like, oh my god, what did I do? What did I say? Oh my man, I can't believe I did something wrong today, right? So I go back and watch the stream, and from beginning to end. And now I understand this. When I first started streaming, I was kind of lazy, so I just let the stream go for 8 hours, right? No, sorry, I'm lying. Back then, the maximum you could do was 6 hours. So I would have 6-hour streams. What's that?
What's the prizes?
They split 100 each.
100 each?
Yeah, so whoever wins here gets 100 and qualifies for the final. The final depends, man. Like the first year was 1,000 for first. The second year was 1,500. I was trying to get it to 2,000 this year, but I don't know. It all depends on sponsors, right?
Okay.
Yeah. But that tournament is usually, it's worth playing.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Defensive battle going on here, says Mark. Yeah, and that's kind of the way these players play. I mean, right now, these guys are basically playing for a chance to qualify in the Tournament of Champions season finals, right? So you don't get these opportunities all the time. So when you're here and you have a chance to be able to get in, you try to get in, because otherwise you're going to come out and play in the next tournament. You don't know what kind of lineup you're going to get, or whether or not you're going to be able to survive all those battles to get back to the spot again, right? So very important time to try to do your best to qualify. And when you're in that situation, you try to do your best to defend every opportunity, every situation. Okay, I gotta go see. I'll be right back. I gotta go watch the shot.
I gotta tell you, so I'll tell you, so I'll wait for the shot. Look good to me, man. It's just so you know, the VNEA rules, we have a new rule now that as long as the player jumps up and tries to, so here's the I don't use it myself. For me, I still it's a push, I still call it push. Just so you know, you got to go. So you play these, somebody pushes. Yeah, good to know. Yeah, normally, yeah, and you can clearly tell, right? Yeah. Yeah, weird rule, man. But they do these kind of rules just to make it simpler so people don't fight, right? Trust me, when you're in a playoffs and there's a bunch of people drinking, there'd be fights.
It was a good shot. He asked me to come watch it, so I did. Scott Allen, how you doing, bro? Welcome to the stream. Robert Page says, thank your family for the service. I, too, am a veteran. I will, man. You know, these guys and girls, because my cousins went into the army as well out there. My girl cousins. They took a lot of pride in it, right? They were part of the Gulf War back in the day with the war in Kuwait. They were recalled again for Afghanistan. They're still active too. I mean, not my uncle is not active no more, neither is my cousin. But if they call them, they go. Right? Whatever for their country. That's their mentality. Dan Fatino, how you doing? Andre Giuliani Arnado, all right, Amolo. Sorry, I got that wrong. My eyes went kind of blurry there for a second, man. Brian Regaspi says, thanks for the stream, Rod. You're very welcome. Very, very welcome. Dennis Toback, how you doing? Chris Fox, welcome to the stream. Trying to tie him up on everything here. Not a bad leave, not bad. I mean, he still has a couple of options here, so it's not like a perfect safety, but he's limited him just to that 4-ball. I do my best just to be a good man, you know. I don't know. There's always people that try to paint you different. You know, but those that know me well, and they know that I'm just a good person, good-hearted guy. You know, and it wasn't always like that. I was born and raised as a good person, you know, but I went through my trial and tribulations, I guess we'll call it, my dark days, right? So throughout my I wouldn't even call it dark days. I would call it dark era, because there's a period of my life where, you know, I was knee-deep into bad shit all the time. You know, eventually I overcame all that stuff, and then I started understanding more about life and appreciating life for what it was. And so I really focus on just being a good person and try to help out and make a difference however I can in life. And that's the mentality I'm trying to pass on to my kids. Hopefully they'll pick it up. Like I said, we need more good people in the world. Perfect shot. Makes the 8, takes a 2-game lead. Needs 2 more games to win the match. Joseph Tamayo, what's up, man? Lindy Lou Wu, and Jordan Martin, and Daryl Johnson, welcome, guys. Timothy Bone, welcome back. Mark Thorkildson. Oh, that's Thorkildson. I had a tough time with that one. It felt like a tongue twister almost. Clinton Holmes says, it was really special to meet you. Thanks, man. I feel mutual. You know, it was a great time out there, first of all, because of the work that I was doing, but to be able to hang out with you and your brother, get to know you, you know, have some good conversations with you, to me, that was extra special. And that's really what made the trip out west memorable for me. I mean, there was lots of things. I haven't posted any pictures, but I might over the next couple of days. I'll post the pictures from all the pro players that I got to meet and hang out with. You know, so there was a lot of great positives for this trip for me going out to Alberta and doing the Canada Open and the Predator Canada Open and the CSI 2022 Western Championships, plus the CSL $10,000 Invitational. There was 3 events that I was kind of covering out there. So I had a great time, but you know, honestly, my wind down to my trip, you know, hanging out with you guys for the last few days and hanging out and talking and that kind of stuff, it was really nice, man. It really set the tone for my memory. And like I said, man, if I go back there again next year, you know, I don't think the Western Canadian Championship, or not the Western, I don't think the Predator Open is going to be out there next year. I believe it's going to be out in the East. But they might bring me out for that CSI Western Canadian still. So, and if not, then I should be going out there for the $10,000 Invitational, because that's a yearly event as well. So when I go out there, we're going to get reacquainted once again. And yeah, we'll have some fires to hang out, man.
Table's actually open for you.
They're all open. They can use those ones, and just not this one. That's the only one I'm using. This is the last match too.
Yeah?
Yeah, after this, we're done.
So I can close the first one.
Yeah, you can close them all if you want to. Vernon Hines, how you doing? Jason Drake, welcome back. Absolutely, says Clinton. Joe Cave, Terry Bolio, welcome guys. Well, hopefully they do. I think that, I mean, I've always been a part of the Invitational, right? So I don't know if I would have gone to the Invitational this last year that went by. I think what made me sacrifice everything to try to get to there is I felt like the team needed me, right? I felt like they had enough events going for them where they needed the support, and so I said, you know what, I'm part of the team. I want to go out there and try to help these guys out. So I went out there with a goal to just try to make a difference for my team and to make sure that CUESPORTS Live was successful and delivering, you know, good quality streams like we do, and to work as a team, right? He's on the hill. He's tearing it up right now. But yeah, it was cool. It was fun, man. I mean, day one when I got there, first of all, on my way out to Red Deer, I drove out there, right, on like 4 hours sleep, man. There was, I can't remember how many times now, but I'm gonna say around 7 times that I almost died on the highway getting out there. When I got there, it was like 2 in the morning. I was dead tired, and I almost hit a porcupine on the way into Red Deer, right around the corner, and it just avoided it. And it was like, it just sent me into a shock. But when I got there, you know, like, I was kind of like, I don't know, in a daze or something, man, surviving the whole trip. And then the very next day, we got right into it, man. The tables came in. The tables were supposed to be there that day that I arrived, but they didn't get there till the day after. So, and they didn't get there the day after, not till like way in the afternoon. They were supposed to be there first thing in the morning. So, day 2 of my trip, I got a chance to work with all the Predator crew and the guys from the Winning Stroke. Great guys, by the way. Those guys are based in Quebec. If you guys want to go check them out, winningstroke.com, that's where you go check them out. But they're great guys, and we all got to work together, you know, setting up tables, doing whatever we could to help out, and it was cool, man. It was cool. I had a great time out there. We got to meet the president of Predator, the vice president of Predator. Got to meet them both. No idea. I think they're like small keys with the round end, not square end. They're round. But yeah, if there's anything going out there, they're likely going to ask me to come out there and help them out with the stream. Though the first time I went out there for the Invitational, I went out there to play, and I was supposed to help out with the stream, but they had so many people out there that, honestly, those guys in Calgary got a lot of support when it comes to commentary. They got lots of people that go around there trying to help them out and spending time on the microphone. So when I went out there the first time, I got on the stream, I think it was for like 5 to 10 minutes, and that was on like day 2. It was... yeah, it wasn't what I expected. But then the next time I went out there, the recent time that I just went out there, it was so busy. Like, I barely got any time to breathe, man. So it made me appreciate the first visit out there a little bit more. I don't mind the work, though, man. Honestly, I don't. If I can sit around streaming pool, you know, every day for hours on end and you know, making actual money from it, that would be great. Then, yeah, I would do it. It's not all that people think it is, though. You know, it's not a world where you're financially stable. You're making lots of money. There's lots of opportunities to be able to create that for yourself, right? But you got to earn those opportunities, man. And you can't just earn that opportunity just by running a camera and saying, I can do this. You have to be good. You have to be good. You have to be all around, right? Oh, nice little breakout. Could have got a better reward than that, though. Might take the bank side here just to shape up for that 13 ball. That would allow him to continue this run. I know right now, like, just by looking at this shot, not many people would take the cut on this, but I would. And I'm talking cut to the side. I think on average, most people will probably just take the bank side. He's going to take that 14 ball instead and just get that cue ball to come around. I don't think this is going to help him too much, but, you know, it might. Maybe it's more or less about setting up for the next shot, which is going to help him to get down to deal with these 2 balls. But so now he's kind of stuck. He has no choice but to take this 10 ball, and that might have been, you know, perhaps the last mistake on this match. Unless he can get out from here, but the only way I can see him getting out from here is if that 10 ball goes past that 1 ball and he can check the cue ball with inside spin off that or right side cushion to come across for the 13 ball, so you can make the 13 ball in the bottom right corner. That's kind of asking a lot out of your game, but it's not impossible. I mean, but you have to focus on the shot. That's the biggest part here. You could also just leave that 13 ball and come back for it later. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. And I don't mind that option. You know, well, in this case now, he's totally screwed. He's got to take this 13 ball now. I think the 4 ball is just in the way from him to be able to do a jump shot on the 11 ball, which will give him the shape on the 12 ball to follow. So he's stuck taking this 13 ball. Clinton Holmes says, for sure, we'll help you out. No hotels needed. Yeah, I appreciated that too, man. These guys gave me a spot to chill out, and, you know, I didn't have to worry about hotels and all that. Because it kind of worked out in a way, like, so I was set up for Red Deer, and CSL Invitational was kind of up in the air. The reason being is because it started off with no hotel. That's how it started. There was no funding for my hotel room, so if I was going to go stay there, I had to figure out where to stay or pay for my own hotel room. And so I was going to go that route. And then Clinton and his brother Blake offered me a spot at their place in Calgary, so that's what made me go out there, right? So, and they're going out there, thanks, and I really appreciate that. Well, he got out. He got out, and I didn't think he was going to be able to get out on that one, but he managed it. Champion doing what champion does. 3-5, down by 2. I play with the idea of, like, maybe trying to set up like a tour where I travel across Canada, and the people, you know, will like accommodate me and just try to get me some sponsors. You know, I can go travel across Canada and streaming in different towns. It was a little idea that I played with for a little bit, but I don't know if it's ever going to really set up. Bob Johnson, Nick Romaniak, how you doing? Merlin Wandiska, welcome to the stream. And Dave LaRiviere says, very impressed with Larry's play. I play exactly the same way, except he gets his breakouts and doesn't miss. Well, yeah, he's a really good player, man. One of the top guys for sure. He's very consistent. I mean, even on his off days, he still plays the same way. He's a very, very good player. Lots of knowledge. Great stroke, too. Augusta Winkle, how you doing? Stacy Harrowell. Kent Townley says, nice shot. I got to go back and see it. I missed it. I was talking and I missed it. I know that he had a tough time with that 13 ball, though. Oh, why wouldn't it let me go back just a few seconds? Yeah, it won't let me. I'll have to go watch it later. Screen cap it so I know where I'm at. Facebook is really screwy, man. Like I can't rewind 10 seconds, but I can go forward 10 seconds. No problem. But when I rewind 10 seconds, it goes back like 2 hours. I'm trying to get closer so I can see how this was. I know he had the tough shot on the 13 ball, and I knew that, you know, if he made it, he was going to get out, but I missed the shot, and I feel disappointed that I did. Yeah, no, I'll have to go watch it later, I guess. It won't let me see it. Dennis Bennett, welcome. Eddie Jarrett, welcome to the stream. He's on the hill. He's trying to close out here, and the table is kind of available. one major area of concern would be that one ball, which it looks like he's got the perfect angle here to try to break it out. Because the 6 ball sitting where it is, all he's got to do is just get this one ball out and he's okay. Just needs to make sure that the one ball doesn't tie up with anything else. And he's going to hit that perfectly. He could just spin his way through here, just a touch of rights with lots of tops. I mean a touch, like a complete touch, like a quarter tip, maybe even less than a quarter tip. And then he can just come right back across for that one ball. Or he could do what he just did, which is just go up table and just come back down for the one afterwards. Now, what really kind of matters here is whether or not he's got a shot on the 2 ball. If he doesn't have a shot on the 2 ball and he breaks it out now, that would be pretty much a setup for the finish. So I'll go take a look to see whether or not he can make this clean, or if he could even cheat this off the rail and in, because we're playing on a valley table or on a dynamo table. So, you know, the pockets are a little bit more forgiving. You can cheat a little bit more. There's a little bit more angle to work with. And good players, you know, when they play really well, they also know how to cheat the pockets the right way. So we'll see. He's giving himself a nice little angle here to be able to draw back down for the 1 ball. So that 2 ball must go in clean. Oh, yeah. Get up there, he says. Get up there. It's going to come up a little bit short, but he's still okay. Tangent line, natural tangent line takes him just to the right side of this 15 ball. So all he's got to do is just make the shot with top spin, and he should be okay. Off the bottom rail, off the top rail, back to the center. You can try to draw this too off 2 cushions, but you know you might miss the shot because of it. Oh no! He puts on side spin and scratched. Oh man. I thought he could get away with it. I gotta go back and see that. Oh, see, it just goes right back to the... It goes back so far, I can't do it. Facebook is all screwy, man. It's been like that since New Year's Eve. The next day on New Year's Day, like they was having issues, and I don't think they've come up with an update for it yet, so I'll have to wait till they do. Welcome back, Sean Quincy. Eddie Burkett says, awesome players. You'd be surprised how many great players we got out here in Manitoba, man. Honestly, you can line them up for days, and it'll be hard to pick who the top 5 are and who the top player is. I think that's something that has been brought up a few times out here, like who's the best player in Manitoba, but it's hard to say. There's guys out there that you can easily call them one of the top 5 because they barely ever lose and they barely ever miss, but there's a lot of those guys out here. Ken Townley says 700 level players. That's right. They both are. Dave Beck, how you doing? Koonsoon McIver, welcome back. Les Kaplan, welcome back. Yeah, no, it's we got a lot of talent here. The scene is a little different, though. You know, when I went out to Calgary, the scene out there is crazy. Like, if you're a pool player, you want to live in Calgary pretty much because they have action everywhere. Every pool hall you go into, somebody's willing to play you, man. And tournaments, I mean, lots of big tournaments every weekend, everywhere, and yeah, everybody comes out and plays. I got a chance to go to a few of those pool rooms when I was out there in Calgary, and I did a little bit of a walkthrough through all of them and shared it on Facebook, so that way everybody got a chance to check out these places, and it was nice, but I didn't get a chance to see them all, which I would have liked to have done. Had I stayed one more day out there, then, you know, I might have maybe gone and checked out a few of them. Mike's Billiards, I think that's the one that I got to go in there, but it was so late I didn't stream it. So I like to go back there and check it out in person. The hidden spot too. I got to go by there, but you know the twins weren't there, so I didn't get a chance to hang out with them and that kind of stuff. And so I like to go back to the hidden spot too when I go back there. And then there was Chill Billiards, or Chills. Is it called Chills? I think it's called Chills. I didn't get a chance to check that one out either. Down by 1, 4-5. I'll be right back. A bit of a puzzler here on this one. I had to step away, so I'm not sure if he took an opening shot or if it's still open or not. Smart shot. He can draw off the 7-ball slightly into that 2-ball, which will push it closer to that side pocket. Or he can just leave that 2-ball there and come back for it after. You could set up for the 1, the 6, then the 2, and then come back across for the 4 and 3, and then finish off on that 8. Looks like that's what he's trying to do. I'm not sure if he's got the right angle here on this 1 ball to be able to follow up, though. Yeah, I like that better. So you take the 6 after this, and then you take the 2 ball, come across for that 4, and then the 3. Actually, I don't mind going 1, 6, 2, coming across for the 3, and then finishing off with the 4. The only reason why is because from the 4 to the 8 is a lot easier than getting from the 3 to the 8. Of course, it's also easier if you just get onto the 2 ball for the finish, but you're looking for a little bit of precision there when it comes to the shape. I mean, once you move this 4 ball, you don't really need that much precision because you move that 4 ball, now you got an extra rail to come across from left to right, back to the middle, right? Changing the plan here. This isn't a bad option, though. He's just sorting things out. And now he's just going to try to dig into this a little bit just so he can get a shot into that 6 ball next. He's going to want to come off the cushion slightly. So this is where the dangerous thing comes in, right? Like if you've got a good feel for the table and the speed of the rails, you can easily set up for the shot to come off the cushion and back for the 2 ball. But if you're not comfortable with it, then you're kind of stunned following on this shot just so you can set up for the easier shot on the 2 ball. You don't want to really leave it to the rail, you know, because he might come up short. But I feel like he's going to go off the rail and back to the middle. Yeah, I like that. And the tables aren't that slow where it's going to just come off and die on you. I mean, there's always the odd chance that you might run into a dead rail, but these guys would have found that a long time ago. Just don't let that guy shoot. And Larry Hunter will be the guy that goes through. He will qualify for the Tournament of Champions season finals. I'll be right back. I go take his picture, and then I'm going to close out. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll give you guys a peek at that while I'm doing that. Here is compilation number 2. Go to CUESPORTS Live tomorrow, the day after. You're going to find this, and you guys can go out there and comment which shots you guys thought were the best ones. While this is playing, you guys can comment which shots you guys thought were the best ones. They're numbered from number 17, I believe, to 35 or 36 or something like that. Or maybe 37, I don't know. But the number from 17 on, so the first compilation was from 1 to 16. The second one's from 17 to 35 or 36 or 37, whatever it was. And the next one is from there till it's done. But here it is. I'm going to go and take his picture and get him paid, and I'll be right back. Enjoy it.
Oh, nice shot. Ooh, nice shot. Like the combination, what a guy's shot that was.
I say when.
What's that?
What's that? What'd you say?
What?
I'm trying to run into that 6 ball intentionally, cutting this ball into the corner. 6 will double kiss that cue ball, sending it back down like that. Beautiful shot. message over from the 6 would help. Oh, what a shot. I don't think he can touch this straight in there. Look at this shot. Get in there. What a shot.
Yeah, man. Okay, so it's 31. I thought it was like 37 something. But yeah, it was nice. It was a lot of nice highlights on that one. You can comment on here right now if you want to, if you had something you wanted to pick. I screen cap all this stuff, and then I go back and, and I get it all together, and that gives me the information at the end to know, what shots were picked. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and it was a great day of pool. Lots of great quality matches, lots of great quality highlights, man. It's been an amazing Tournament of Champions Week 3 qualifier. Only 9 players in here, but it felt like it was a house full, man, the way these guys played. Amazing playing, man. Everyone that won today, Andrew Maines, Larry Hunter, you guys played amazing. It would have been nice to see a showdown between Andrew Maines and Larry Hunter, but, it didn't work out like that. So maybe, they'll find each other in the finals, in the season final. That's going to be it for now. And yeah, like I said, if you guys go to my YouTube channel, you guys can go and subscribe, and make sure you go to Facebook. You can go today or tomorrow to vote on compilation number 1 on our CUESPORTS Live Facebook page, and you'll see that the compilation number 1, all the shots. You can pick up to 3, you can pick 1, it doesn't matter. Pick 2, pick 5, it doesn't matter. But the top 3 shots that get picked the most from people that vote on it, they're going to go on to the next round. And the same thing goes for compilation number 2. The top 3 picks, they're going to go on to the second round. And then for the third compilation, the top 4 picks. And I have to go 4 on the third one because there's so many good shots that you pretty much want to pick all 15 shots to go through. It's that good, man, I'm telling you. You have no idea how good it is, but you will when you see it. And you will see it. So quickly, I know everybody's eager to get going, so we'll do this again. If you guys want to support me, you can do so via PayPal or e-transfer, cslmanitoba@gmail.com. And anything that goes towards me will go towards the future of what I'm building here for a pool in Manitoba and wherever else I can make a difference. And if you want me to come out to your town, message me. Same thing, cslmanitoba@gmail.com for me to come out to your town. You can also add me or follow me on Facebook. And then from there, you can just message me. That works too. And, we'll show you guys a couple of things before I move on. Let's do Jam Up women's shirts. Yeah, let's do that. So here's some of the Jam Up gear that you can find. If you go to jamupapparel.com, you can go on there and see all this stuff there. You can pick and choose what you want to buy. First-time buyers, they get an option for 10% off, 10% discount. So in the average, I think most of them are like $69.95, $64.95 to $79.95. I think that's roughly the price range between all the items that are there. And the hats, they're a little bit cheaper. Their hats are, I think, $30. If you're looking for the hats, here they are. They're $29.99. And they got some really nice designs. They really do. And make sure you guys, if you see this logo, you're on the right page. That's the Jam Up Apparel logo. Here's a nice Predator trucker hat. The next one that comes up is my favorite. I wear it almost all the time. But I have the gray one. And then the next Predator, this one, is my absolute favorite. I wear this a lot. But usually when I'm wearing my Predator gear, But there's the one that I love. That's my favorite hat right there. Anyways, go check them out, jamupapparel.com. And if you're interested in getting something from them, let me know. You can message me directly, rod@jamupapparel.com. And if you have a team right now, you're looking to get some shirts, we got a nice promotion for you guys. Use code CSI23. That gets you buy 4 shirts, get the 5th one free deal, which is a really nice deal. You're basically saving, about $80, right? So it's a good deal. Honestly, it really is. But check them out. If you decide to order any team shirts, let me know, and I'll look into your order, make sure that everything is taken care of, and that, they're prioritizing your order, right? That's going to be it for now, and, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Well, you know what? I got to do some Predator stuff, too, so let's just do a general Predator. Here's some of the products that you can buy from Predator. If there's anything here that you're interested in buying, you can always message me directly, cslmanitoba@gmail.com, and I can help you get that order in. And if not, you can go directly to our website, which is cslipl.com. CSLIPL.com, so CUESPORTS Live International Pool League.com. And when you go on there, you can order directly from our page, right? Same thing with the guys from Winning Stroke. If you want to go to winningstroke.com, they take orders there too for Predator products. So another good way to support those guys. And those guys are really good people too, man. I'm telling you right now. But anyways, that's going to be it for now, and we'll go to the last highlight. I don't know what the highlight of the day is today, but I'm going to pick it out. I'm going to go home. I'm going to look at all these shots, and I'm going to be like, okay, this is the one. And then tomorrow, when I come back with the stream for the Sunday Open, I will show you guys what the highlight of the day was for today. I don't know what it was, but we'll show you guys. Well, yeah, we'll do the last highlight. This was a nice little breakout from Mike Delgado. A nice shot. And we'll show you guys the highlight of the day from last Sunday, because honestly, this was a beauty. Absolute beauty, man. Let me show you. It's a 2-rail kick shot. All right, here it is. They're playing 9-ball. It's Charlene Maines that's playing this shot. It's a 2-rail kick shot on the 3-ball, and she makes this perfectly without hitting a horn or a rail or anything. Absolute beautiful shot. Play your best game with CUESPORTS Live, and I'm telling you, when you guys come on the stream, I'll be waiting for it. I'll be waiting for your best shot. All right, and we'll go to the pool wisdom. Yeah. The more you sweat and practice, the less you'll bleed and battle. Get to those tables and become the champion within. When you go out there, make sure that you're working on things that you're not good at. You know, when you go out there and you start working, let's say you're really good at cutting and banking, so you go out there and you're like, well, I'm going to go shoot some racks and I'm going to work on my back, on my banks and my cuts. You're doing it all wrong, man. You got to find the things that you're not good at. So if your break sucks, you know, you're always losing because you come up dry, work on your break. You know, if you're missing cut shots, even though you say you're good at cut shots, then you got to really work on those cut shots. But be true to yourself. Let yourself understand yourself for where you're coming up short. And the more you address those areas where you're coming up short, the better you're going to get. And it won't be long before you become the champion within. And I'm telling you, man, when you're ready, I'll be ready for you too. Make sure you get ready. I'll be waiting. Anyways, that's going to be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. If you guys want to add me or follow me on Facebook, you can do so. My name is Rod Arriagada. My YouTube link is right there on the post or in the comments. It's pinned on there. So all you got to do is follow that. You can go over there and subscribe to my channel. I was at 220. If I see 221 today, I'll be happy. But if I see 240, I'll celebrate. Get over there and subscribe to my channel, man. So I'm trying to get to 1,000. Road to 1,000. It feels like it's a long road, but I'm on my way. That's going to be it for now. Another thing I was going to say, if you go to our Facebook page, and this is the first time you guys ever checked us out, make sure you guys, follow and like our page on Facebook, and then you're going to get notified every time we go live. And if you go and follow or you subscribe to my channel on YouTube, then you'll see every time that I go live personally, which is either tournaments, tutorials, or challenge matches or whatever it is, training sessions. There's always something that I got going on. Right now I got some shorts that I'm loading up, and I'll be uploading more throughout the week. So there'll be lots of stuff for you guys to check out. Definitely worth the time. And maybe you already subscribed to the channel. Well, maybe you can share my channel on your Facebook page so other people can come subscribe. You can say, hey, check this guy out. He doesn't make sense, but he's funny. Something like that. I don't know. Either way, that's going to be it for now, guys. I hope you guys had a good time. I know I did. And we'll see you guys at the tables next time, which should be tomorrow from the Hangar. Have a good night, everyone. Cheers.